Yeah, I didn't even realize we were live.
All right, there we go. And killed the music, and we are live once again. Welcome back for some more thrilling tales of the Legacy. Another Street Fighter versus, or Capcom versus Marvel type terms.
Oh, yeah.
So do we have somebody for game? Oh, actually, before we do the game recap, we need to do Karma.
Right.
And I don't believe anybody has a birthday in September.
My mom.
Yay!
Oh.
Do you remember when we last played superheroes
in September?
Yeah, there you go. I'll go ahead and roll.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
The 9. Okay, so
9.
some multiplication going. So that means we've just earned 3,150 for September. Let's go ahead
September.
and.
Oh, you know what's useful in a superhero game?
A shovel.
Mm.
Oh,
Character dispensers.
A character sheet
Oh,
Yep.
I was going to say spandex.
and spandex.
Yeah. Which check and
Okay.
check.
A lot of dippity do because you got to get that curl in the front just right.
Mhm.
It was either
All
that
right.
or business card dispensers. I had a player do that at one point. He had a character that was similar to Iron Man, and he's like, you know what I need? I need something that dispenses business cards so I can advertise for our team. I'm like, okay.
That's funny.
it's like a dollar bill gun. It's a
Oh, yeah.
Kind of. It just like he just tuck his wrist and he goes.
Okay. I was going to say, is this character Patrick Bateman from American Psycho?
right.
Neo.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
So then that also gets our group available back up to 500, and our group bank is now at 8,915.
And I'm ready to spend it.
Whose turn is it?
Brittany's turn,
Oh.
and now that we have that, we should have that updated pretty soon.
Who's after Brittany?
After Brittany is you, Derek.
Me. Okay, so I'll start exploring my options here.
Cool.
Hopefully, won't sit on it for like 2 sessions. Well, unless I need more.
You're muted, Britt.
Oh,
Still can't hear you.
She's
Still
still
have no sound. Try turning it off and on again.
Oh, okay. Be right back. My food's here.
So while they're working on technical details, I guess, and food, let's get our game recap going. Who took notes last time so we can get a game recap?
Ooh, me. Okay. I'll do my
George.
Yeah, it was me. I'll do my best to keep this short. Let's see. We arrived, or we're starting off in this destroyed version of Texas, and we're planning to head east. Heat Phantom is scouting ahead, and as he gives us the all clear, Sean bamps us to his location, and we are doing a relay this way. Heat Phantom is also.
Testing.
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yep, we can hear you.
Yeah. Heat Phantom is also looking to find tech to replace the stuff that he left behind in the previous world. Let's see. We noticed some billboards that looks like Electrum and the Justice Legion, Uncle Sam style. So this is a world where Electrum used to exist. Let's see. Near a casino. We are beset by a giant robot that slams into the ground and has beef with Shone. We, as the fight continues, all of our attacks seem to be bouncing off of this thing. So Lightbringer suggested we try a simultaneous attack in order to bring down its shields all at once. Then in round 2, Dr. October arrives, who is bat crap crazy, but he helps us and is communicating with someone that he has called Mainframe, which is raising several eyebrows around the legacy. We managed to do several coordinated strikes to knock down the shields of this giant robot, and with the help of Dr. October, we destroyed the thing. As Dr. October summons a satellite laser, which strikes the robot and knocks out Heat Phantom and damages Pulsar. We travel to Portland, Maine, Dr. October's base, which used to be Justice Legion base, that he has taken over. He scans Heat Phantom and gives him some sweet drugs. I mean, medical attention. Let's see. We learned that there is another person in the infirmary who is actually Hyperion, but he does look different. He does look like he's what's the word? Like he no longer hungers for technology. Dr. October says he's been here for 5 years, and he's been working together with Mainframe as well as Hyperion when Hyperion showed up. Then we planned to leave this terrible place because we learned that this world is destroyed and it's there's no life nowhere anywhere. We do a massive sci-fi jump to teleport not just ourselves but also the base, which includes Mainframe, to our world, because we have no other way of getting Mainframe there, and Hyperion doesn't want to leave Mainframe behind. We arrive where we expected, except that the island base ends up somewhere in Puget Sound, which seems to have been by design by Dr. October. And then, yeah, we go about our regular life.
And there we have it. So at this point, you guys are into the next day. So you have just a little bit of time before you're going to meet up with your contact and do the Euro investigation, so on and so forth. What is, well, I should ask, like, is the team being assembled? Is everybody doing something solo? Clearly, Shone is using her phone to make calls on Party Line now that she has one of the only mobiles in the United States.
Nice. So are we then like the next morning compared to where we were? Okay. So with that being said, everyone would hear Hyperion over the comlink go, Hyperion to Heat Phantom. Do you have a moment?
Am I in good enough shape to have a moment?
Yeah.
Jerome?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fully healed
Yes.
at this point.
Yes, of course. Although I must report to my superiors today.
I see. That makes sense. Before you do, could I meet with you in the training room, please?
Of course. I will be right there.
Thank you.
Since Heat Phantom hasn't ever had any place else to live, I assume he's still staying in the vein. So it should be a quick tromp
Probably.
right down to the training room.
Yep. You're going to need to speak up a little bit, Matt, or pull the microphone closer to your mouth.
Better?
Much better.
There we go.
Okay.
Cool. So when Heat Phantom opens the door and enters, he's going to see Hyperion with a couple of like stands that he's apparently wheeled in from his workshop. Looks like he has something on one of them, and then as you approach, he looks up and goes, "Brother, excellent. How are you feeling?"
Beyond the fact that I am no longer floating in the color green, I am feeling much better.
Well, That's an intense experience. Glad you were able to get through that. And
the medication in the other dimension was much more powerful than I am used to.
sounds like it. Makes sense given where it was. It may have been something that even Electrum himself might have tried to use if he needed it, so congratulations on getting through it so well within just one night's rest. Beyond that, I noticed that it seems that during your adventures, you've lost most of your equipment, the armor you had, and the gauntlets you used to possess. I take it those are in another dimension at this point.
They are securely tucked away in the baggage check of the casino and are awaiting my return to collect them.
I see. Well, be that as it is, I have been able to actually work on re-equipping you, at least with regard to the weapons you used to wield. He turns around to one of the stands he has, and he picks up what look like a couple of gauntlets, like what you used to have, but they have a slightly different design. And he hands both of them over to you, and he says, "These are prototypes, of course. Hopefully they work for you. If you're willing to put them on, I'll explain how they function."
Yes. Put on the new tech, and then I'll tell you what it does.
Please do not take this the wrong way, but the last time that you and I spoke of clothing, you imploded.
That is true. Excellent memory. I promise you, I will not implode again. At least, not through any type of...
Yes, because I am the one putting on the clothing this time.
You could look at it that way as well. Well,
So
no one will implode when you put these on. I trust you.
promise no imploding. Of
Correct.
course. Okay. Yet prototype and you don't know what it does yet. Okay.
So, if you're putting them on, you'll notice that they do actually fit your hands rather well. Looks like Hyperion made sure that they'd be comfortable and ergonomic for you. And you'd probably also notice that when you align your hand into a fist, the punching part of the gauntlets, both of them, lines up as far as like plates are concerned. When your hand is open, it's easy to maneuver, but it looks like they're specially designed to deliver something when it comes to punching. And when he sees you like kind of moving your hands around and stuff, he goes, "Let me introduce you to your new weaponry. These are kinetically amplified punch optimization weapons, or KAPOWs for short. Both of these gauntlets effectively act as stun gauntlets, so that when you deliver a normal punch, they should deliver a shock that is quite effective at knocking out individuals, especially those who are biological with nervous systems. This should be fairly similar to the use of your previous gauntlets. However, these have something extra. Did you want to test the main mode first, or would you like me to describe the secondary mode?
Please describe before I test, yes.
The second mode is the Phantom Punch setting. You'll notice that on each of your gauntlets, there's a button that you can reach at the first knuckle of your first finger with your thumbs. Pressing that activates this Phantom Punch setting, which begins to store kinetic energy when you run with your hyperspeed, and it's automatically released when you actually punch an object. It doesn't matter what you punch, as long as it actually makes contact with the plates you see on the gauntlets, the energy is then released. What this means is, if you can move quickly enough, within just a moment, you could deliver a hyperspeed run and then punch an object, or a combatant, of course. And this would effectively add the force of your hyperspeed into the strength of your punch, delivering significantly more damage. With that said, you can even choose just before the punch whether you want to deliver more of a physical traumatic attack or one that's more energetically based. To do that, just before you deliver the punch, press that same button one more time, and a thin layer of magnetically repelled heated atmospheric plasma forms around your gauntlet just before you land the punch. That will allow you to effectively burn through whatever you're punching. Would you like to test this?
It should certainly be tested well before employing it in the field. Absolutely.
Excellent. Helios, can you generate a couple of holographic targets here for Heat Phantom to practice on?
Affirmative. Give me one moment, please. And then in the training room, he ends up generating three versions, three superheroic villainous versions of Bruce Lee. Like one looks like it has claws, the other one looks like it's got like a Chinese broadsword, and the other one's like looks like it's wielding some sort of fire.
Excellent. Your goal here will be to dispatch each of them. If you deliver your punches right, you can likely dispatch each of them with a single punch, especially if you use the Phantom Punch mode. Continue when you're ready.
So, Phantom would, I guess, try to go down the line. We've never really talked about speed working into his combat, but he has developed the martial arts talent. So he will attempt to move, generate friction energy that the gauntlets can absorb, and then strike.
So I'll give you the initiative. Go right on ahead. Roll your fighting to see what you're fighting right now.
Fighting is remarkable, 30.
Okay, that gives you the capability of rolling to see if you get multiple attacks. Go ahead and roll. If you get at least a green result, you have 2 attacks.
Okay, and so we'll do one of each. So stun strike, like the normal stun strike on the claw, Bruce Lee. A normal kinetic strike on the claw, on the broadsword, Bruce Lee, and then the plasma strike on the.
Well, you only get 2 attacks right now, so you
right.
can,
But I'm just saying, you
have to roll for it first, but yeah.
Yeah, that's his intended order of testing.
Sure.
All right, so let's see here. Get in my rolls. Roll RM. Oops. Oh, starting off with the good old white feet.
All right, so you have one action to strike with, so go ahead and roll your fighting as you try to punch the first one. The Bruce Lie.
Oh, it's going to be a game today. Let me tell you, another good old white feet.
Okay, so you swing and Bruce Lie does this, and you just like, unfortunately, just whiff right on by him. You're trying to get used to like rocketing past and trying to speed through and punch and whatnot, and it's throwing your game off a little bit. First one comes around as you blow past him as you're running. The second one with the Chinese broadsword, we'll call him Bruce Lee. He takes a swing to strike you. I gotta get my dice. And any time that they move or strike or they make a sound or whatnot, it's all in stereo. So they're all woo like in stereo, so it's a little extra loud. Right. Okay, that is a hit. Probably not going to take much, if anything, in the way of damage. You get drilled in the stomach with a kick for a whole 20 points of physical damage. If you have armor, it will absorb that.
You're muted, I think.
No armor currently.
Oh, okay. So you take
That might be on the other stand that we haven't got to yet.
Okay, so you take a full side kick right to the stomach, and then the third one comes flying at you with a bicycle kick, which is not a Bruce Lee thing, and that one is a hit. So he jumps up into the air and starts kicking, and just hitting you as he stands, and he gets into a position as he's on fire, sort of thing. I take 15 from the bicycle kick.
All right.
Next round.
Next round. Ouch. Okay.
Roll your fighting again.
We're just getting warmed up here. That was just stretching.
There you go.
Percussive stretching.
Meow. Just stretching. See. This copper and his bicycle kick. Meow.
Yeah, I like how that last one was just Liu Kang.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helios is learning.
And another white feet.
Okay, so you have one action. You still have three. You still have three aggressors, and based on your movements, at least two of them are going to be able to strike you, or potentially.
Right. So how can I factor in speed and building up at close range like this?
You still are. You just have movement, and part of it is your movement. That's the reason why you only have two attacking you instead of three. Your movement is taking you past the ability for one of them to catch up to you. So you're at least giving yourself the advantage of isolating one from being able to strike at you because you have more than enough move.
All right. So red feet for my stun strike.
And so we're still working on the first one?
Yeah, Bruce Claw.
Okay, so Bruce Lie takes a 5-knuckle duster right to the face, and he ends up vanishing.
Oh, in good old 8-bit pixels, right?
No, more like de-resing from Tron.
There you go.
So then Bruce Lay, he comes in with his Chinese broadsword. Ooh, owie. Why don't you roll endurance? Technically, it's still a blunt strike, but...
You're muted.
So that was remarkable as well. And yet again, a red feet.
Nice.
Oh, good. Okay. So you're good there. You're not stunned or not. You're knocked back, basically a square from some impact, but otherwise you're okay. You're not like stunned or dizzied or anything. And then the last one, Bruce Kang, comes in with a fire strike. Yeah. Oh, sorry. That one hit did 15 to you.
Okay.
The fire strike looks like it is going to hit. Also, give me another endurance check.
And a yellow feet.
Okay. You are good there. Again, it's an impact thing. Forces you to buckle back a little bit for another 15 points of damage. But otherwise, you were not stunned or dizzied in any fashion. Did you get knocked out? Is that what that sound was for?
No, that was not the knocked out sound.
Okay.
That was just the knocked around sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to you.
The knockout sound.
All
is,
right, so-
Oh, right.
Not more like,
Mhm.
oh, mommy. So
Not the face.
the next intended test was the kinetic damage test from the
Okay.
gauntlets.
Go ahead and roll your fighting.
Come on, dice roller, be kind this round. Ooh, red feet.
Okay, that's 2 attacks. You may be able to finish this up.
Yep. So we'll attempt the kinetic strike and then trying the plasma strike. Can I, with my speed, adjust the gauntlets between the attacks?
You can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
they
it-
do
it's just a
operate
switch.
separately.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a simple switch, kind of like using a rifle and going from single shot to auto or whatever have you.
So kinetic strike, white feet.
All right, so that's a big whiff. You still have one more, so you're going to focus on the second one or third one.
The third one, because we're trying the multiple strikes. So,
Okay, so
so switching to plasma and yellow feet on Bruce Kang.
okay, so Bruce Kang gets ends up getting clocked, and he de-reses, leaving the other one, by himself at that point.
And mechanically, so you know, that means your strength damage plus your hyper speed rank would have been your total damage you did on that hit. So, like, what's your hyper speed at?
Well, if they're close enough in rank.
Yeah.
Yeah, hyperspeed is remarkable as well.
Okay.
Strength is good.
Okay, so then you would only be doing your hyperspeed damage, which
There you go.
still is good for you because it's better to do 30 instead of 10.
So I would have to bring strength up
Yes,
one category for them to be in sync.
for them to combine.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that would give you potentially IN 40 for damage.
Yep.
Okay, so at this point, Bruce Lay comes back around. And then you hear da 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 as the room darkens a little bit. Oof. Okay. So he ducks down and gives you a massive uppercut, sending you flying up into the air. 15 points of damage. Does that knock you out?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
So you hear fatality as he hits the ground and kind of bounces.
You know, his mama said to knock you out, so give it up.
It's back to you, Matt. You're down to 1.
Okay. Down to 1. Roll for my fighting here. I got a yellow feat for rolling for my fighting.
That gives you 2 attacks. Remember,
2,
all you need is a green result. You got 2 attacks.
Okay. So then this one's just going to be, I'm in the plasma mode, so we'll just keep it in plasma mode and just drill him as much as we can here. Because it's now getting beyond practice. But first is a white.
Okay.
So whip.
It's good to
and
get this out
second-
of the way now.
is a green feet. Okay.
Okay, so this one. So again, whiff, and Bruce Lay ducks. Whoosh, you follow back around, poof, connects, and de-reses.
And you see Hyperion like clapping for you. Well done. Excellent.
I do not recall the training room being this difficult before. I think think the settings have been placed higher.
It might be that Helios expects you to rise up to the challenge, but be that as it may, you actually did. How did the gauntlets feel when you were using them?
They felt solid and secure. The balance is different from what I had before, and I think that is throwing me off a little bit. Much more practice will be needed after a trip to the infirmary, that is.
Right, and I can help with that. As you see, I am working on other designs for a new armor for you. It's not complete as of yet. I may need another day or two to complete that design, but let's get you some bandages here. So go ahead and walk you off and work on giving you some pain meds and whatnot.
Then you hear Helios. Apologies, Heat Phantom. I did not realize the difficulty settings were set for Red Arsenal when I activated the training room.
Well, yes, well, it is what it is. I understand now why they call it a heart-like projection.
Precisely.
Jerome,
Ah,
I want to start on a new power stunt. What I want to try to do is chain lightning,
okay.
where she can hit up to maybe 2 people with electric current. Would you allow it?
That is a possibility. It's the same ultimate rules as that you have to spend 100 karma and then get a red result.
Okay,
To
I'm gonna
begin
roll. Okay.
So you're going into the danger room after them then to start trying to work.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Can Red Arsenal do something?
It
Absolutely
is all
not.
yours.
You have to sit and watch.
So I'm
All right.
rolling. I'm rolling
Of
my
course.
my electrical generation
Yes,
or manipulation. Which one?
it'd be electrical generation.
Okay. So AM.
Manipulation is basically for the same type of stuff like Human Torch does,
Okay.
where he makes a fire cage or he makes a firewall or that sort of thing. Manipulation also allows you to increase or decrease electrical charges.
Okay. No red result.
Okay.
I need 3 reds, right?
No, you need a red to start, and then it's
Red and then 2
3 yellows or something like
or
that.
3 yellow. Okay. So 1 red.
It's
I forgot.
1 red, but on your 4th attempt, it's an auto success, and then you need 3 yellow after that red, and then 3 green, and then
Okay, that's right.
Then you've established that you can do it.
Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead.
I have those
Oh,
in my.
somebody
you-
kill that alarm.
Sorry.
Oh.
Failed to success.
Yeah,
I had that type of alarm when I was young. I hated that thing.
Oh yeah, me
It gave
too.
me trauma.
Since we're headed to Transnistria, if I remember correctly,
Potentially.
can I get can I go to Helios and get kind of like a download of Transnistria information, like who's governing the place, what do they do?
Oh, you mean like a
economically?
up-to-date news brief? on-
Yeah, something like that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I actually have it.
Nice.
Let me get in here because that was obviously one of the important places that changed. Now, where did we go here? That's not it. It's just a matter of, did I give it its own file or did I did? There we are. Huzzah. What was that?
Oh, sorry. I think that was me.
Oh, was that a stomach outburst, or was that, or were you just saying yum? Because it almost sounded like that.
It was a burp. Sorry. I
Oh.
thought I was muted.
Was her stomach saying yum?
Was her stomach saying Taco Bell?
No, it's had Rivas. No Taco Bell.
Okay, and if you don't have
Nice.
you don't have the ability to read the doc file, let me know.
All right.
You should be able to at least open it up. You don't have to make edits to it or anything.
Okay. Red Arsenal. Transnistria. There we go. Yep, I can open it. I'm good.
Cool. Okay. So that is the information that's supplied to you, so you can share that with anybody if you so wish.
Okay.
What is everybody else doing?
I am still currently far to the north.
So you're not even at the base. You're out swimming.
In the Arctic somewhere, yeah.
Okay. Noted. So you guys haven't seen Xenofreeze for at least a whole day at this point.
And for those who are listening, the side chat in between sessions, Xenofreeze was feeling very melancholic, was contemplating the lack of his family and home planet, and had some quiet time in the Arctic underwater. So it's close to his home planet.
Listening to
scenario
some
as
whales.
possible. Yes, and trying to communicate.
Hmm.
And hopefully, maybe if I stood a chance, heard somebody speaking in my own language.
Listening
That's
to some
fine.
Enya.
Yeah.
Sail away,
Careful.
sail away,
One of the
sail
whales
away.
might misunderstand you and think you're a mate.
I could shape myself that way.
I mean, he would be less lonely.
It's true. This is true.
Let's stop giving our brother ideas. That's
it's
Yeah, this isn't that
a good
kind of
thing
comic.
I'm not there. And no, but yeah,
And on that
that's where
topic-
I'm at. Yeah.
And on that topic, Lightbringer is going to hang out with Sledge.
Speaking of which, since she has made that declaration, she made it in the news.
She did?
Those of you who are in the ocean did obviously not see this. Just as
all,
They
an
don't-
FYI.
all
They
one
don't
of
deliver
us.
the newspaper there.
She made it in the news. Lightbringer and Sledgehammer teamed up with a group of new heroes calling themselves the Tomorrow Guard to bring in the villainous Bedrock. And it shows
Nice.
a picture of a giant
Dabba-dabba-doo.
a giant rock-like individual stomping through a shopping center, doing some general property damage, and the five of them bouncing around and trying to deflect and bring him in.
It's just downtown
Strongford.
Strongford.
Since when did you join a new group?
Oh, I didn't. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
So the news is wrong by saying that you and Sledge joined a new group? Or is it Sledge's group?
Well,
The
Sledge-
news never said that.
Oh,
Teamed
We
up,
just-
not
Yeah, not joined up, teamed up.
teamed up. Okay, well,
Yeah.
same thing in her head. Okay, whatever.
I mean, when you are somewhere that, some giant bad guy starts throwing things around, you jump in, and then other people show up and Suddenly you're
True.
a team.
Yeah, that makes sense. True.
Speaking of which, I mean, I guess we're at the base now.
You can be, sure.
To be having this conversation. Yeah. So actually, Sledge and I went to see Wraith. Wraith asked Sledge about the Bedrock guy because he was supposed to be in the SPV prison and apparently escaped. And so Sledge and I talked to Wraith about it. Wraith thinks that there was some kind of a breakout at the jail. And so Sledge and I went to the jail, talked to the guy in charge, and it does look like someone enabled him to break out. So I have them checking their security. What happened was I found a chip in his inhibitor restraints that sort of allowed it to short out, and then he transformed himself into bits of concrete that were getting thrown in the trash, and he slipped out that way. So where the chip came from, we don't know, but I've got the prison guard or the prison commandant looking into it.
Warden.
So
How
whatever.
how is Wraith, by the way?
I mean, he thanked me for our involvement in Senia. I guess he's forgiven us for leaving him there. I kind of explained the situation, but he's got mixed feelings as far as what's happening in Senia right now, but otherwise he seems to be doing well.
That's good.
I told him a little bit about our adventures rescuing Hyperion. He was interested in some of the tech that we encountered, but
I'm
haven't
sure.
figured out any way to commercialize any of it at this point. So I don't know. We'll see.
How is Sledge?
He's good.
So when do I get to be the maid of honor?
Oh gosh. I don't want to even. I can't imagine what my grandfather's going to say about that. We're not there yet.
You know, I'm going to
But
be an old Egyptian before you get there.
I'm not sure if you ever will.
But be an old Egyptian?
Frankly.
This is true.
So we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
So I came up with a new power stunt.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was watching, you know, when we were in that casino thing back there with Johnny, whatever his name was.
Johnny
There,
Quantum.
yeah, well, yeah, I saw this like arc of lightning go from one point to another, and I thought, ooh, that would be really cool if I could kind of create like a chain reaction, like a chain lightning, so where I can maybe take out 2 targets at once instead of zapping just one at a time.
That would be nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do. I tried it out today and yeah, no, I got a lot of work to do. I saw Hyperion and Phantom doing something.
Something?
Well, yeah, they were coming out. Phantom looked like Hyperion beat him with the brotherly ugly stick.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, so I don't know if they were sparring in there or
is there
what.
something wrong with Hyperion? Is he different?
I don't know. I haven't really got to spend much time with him. Have you?
No, I was out.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to spend much time with him, so I don't know. I mean,
Maybe that's
I
what-
hope that it was sparring, and that he didn't like have like a power surge and blitzed.
Maybe we should go check on him.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Yeah. I think they were
So-
heading that way.
I will follow her.
Yep, the vein isn't super big, so it's just
Yep.
a matter of walking over to where Hyperion has his workshop set up, which is probably around the corner.
Yeah, she'll kind of peek around the corner and go, "Hey, what you doing?"
So right as you do that, like you see Hyperion place a final like bandage that helps to seal like a cut, probably like on his on like Heat Phantom's face or something that he got from a punch, and does that and goes, "There, I think we have the last laceration handled. Oh, sisters, join us. Heat Phantom and I were just handling what happened after he tested his new gauntlets in the training room."
Oh, so you didn't beat him up?
No.
Good.
Technically, the training room beat him up. So you could say Helios
Oh.
beat him up.
Oh, way to go, Helios! Good
that
job.
was not very nice.
Hey, Helios is ramping it up some.
I mean, I guess it's kind of his job, but
Apologies, but it was by mistake.
how are you feeling, Heat Phantom?
Well, honestly, much worse than I was at the beginning of the day, but I will survive. And it is good to know that I can survive Red Arsenal's assaults, because it was the training settings that were difficult for him. So,
Oh,
So, what were
is that what
you
happened?
fighting?
I hesitate to say I was fighting, because I really was not doing so well. But Bruce Lee has nothing on Red Arsenal.
You were
Huh.
fighting Bruce Lee?
Yes.
Well, that would explain the butt kicking. Okay.
3 variants at the same time.
Oh my. That reminds me, Jerome, I need to replace my med scanner. Do we have one hanging around?
Not
Vein?
here, no. You'll have to go. You'll have to go into the office.
Okay.
Oh, how's the office doing? Has it been rebuilt or?
Well, nobody's really checked in on it because you guys have all been busy with stuff.
Yeah.
Presumably,
Yeah.
it's still in operation.
Nice.
My roommate said that things have been kind of settling back to normal, although she's not a executive or anything.
Right.
I ought to it's been a little while since I checked in, and I apologize about that. Obviously, we had other things going on.
Of course. Makes sense. Same here. And
Yeah,
that-
maybe you ought to make a point to do that before we head out of town again.
well, that I could. That might be an issue that I haven't brought up with the team yet. But if you'll notice, here, another visual aid. You see me as I am now, and he just stands there and stands up straight. He goes, well, if I were to cover myself in my typical Mark Annette fashion, this is what it would look like. And he generates his Mark Annette human visage, and it covers him. And then he goes, however, last time anyone saw me before my update at the Proxima Centauri base, this is what Marconet looked like. And then he generates a soft-like copy of Marconet, who's half a foot shorter and not as bulky as him. He goes,
Right.
that will not go over anything simple with anyone. Clearly, most will notice I've changed.
Well, we can tell him that you got inserts in your shoes and you've been working out.
Or you could, I mean, we're sort of known as a company that works with a lot of SPBs. You could say that it's a mutation that you've come into.
I could. There's the other option, of course, which would be to come clean as to what I actually am, but that would have legal and financial ramifications.
Yeah, maybe we should talk to our PR guy before we go down that route.
And
Good
as you guys are talking about that right now, Red Arsenal, you hear in your ear,
Yes.
Red 1, this is Red 2. Red 1, this is Red 2. Come over.
Hello?
He's, so you hear the voice again. And he says, "Oh, good, you're there. I wasn't sure if this was going to work."
Who is this? How did you get this number?
This is an unlisted wall. He says, "This is Red Grip."
Oh, Red Grip. Oh, okay, buddy. How you doing? What's going on? Oh, man.
He says, "Hey, so I've got an alien walking around downtown. Looks like he's in the midst of an argument with some police. Want to know if you want to get in on some of this sweet action."
Sure. Yeah. You know what? Let me let some other people know. We could all come
Oh,
down.
we don't need everybody.
Uh,
Come on, there's only fame enough for the both of us here. Come on.
all right. All right. Yeah, I'll meet you there.
All right, so he gives you the address. I'll keep eyes on him.
All right. When that call is done, he's gonna walk over to the to where everybody's at Hyperion's room and be like, "Hey guys, I just got a call from Red Grip. There's a alien arguing with people, so I'm gonna go head out and check that out. I just wanted to let you guys know where I was headed in case something
What
bad happened.
kind of alien?
I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know when I get eyes on it, but
So then you and Red Grip will handle this.
we're gonna try. But I'm keeping you guys on speed dial in case something goes horribly, horribly awry.
Yes, please contact us if you need us. Of course, we'll be there.
Okay. Yeah, and okay, so yeah, he heads out and he's gonna head over to the address.
Okay, so how are you getting there?
How far away is it? Is it like
It's downtown.
downtown?
So, so from here, it's
He
clear
calls it
across town
Uber.
for you.
I was going to say
Super
that.
Uber.
Super-
No, he's got his
Joke,
truck.
That could be a thing.
He's got his truck. Well,
Sure.
was
I mean,
did
you
the
could,
truck?
you could definitely drive there if you wanted,
Yeah, I'll just drive there.
Okay.
Yeah.
because you've got one of those quantum containers, or I forget what you guys are calling them, quantum wristbands or
Compartment,
whatever.
I think.
Yeah.
That will transform you from your clothes to costume, so it's not like you have that.
Oh,
to worry about.
I was gonna say he can. I was thinking about parking. I was like, oh, he could just park in his watch. Pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, I can just digitize the.
I
the-
mean,
the truck.
technically he could. That would be weird, but because what if he forgets?
I mean, parking downtown is a beast.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you guys are in the middle of a mission. He's like, okay, I've got a tool for that. And all of a sudden his truck pops out.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, you
God, I
know,
put it in there.
Like
It'd actually be
Ant-Man.
fantastic. I mean, in a lot of situations. it'd be great.
yeah, well, I was kind of thinking of that time where the
All your
girls'
stuff
watches
popped out.
came flying out. Can you imagine a truck coming flying out? Well, as long as it took out the enemy, I'm all for it.
Yeah,
But if
exactly.
it would have hit us, yeah, you would
Yeah.
have been in trouble.
Roll to aim the truck.
So
Oh man, I'm never gonna buff that out.
you
Is
leave
that
you leave the group at this point and
Yeah.
drive
is that
downtown.
a blunt weapon or
It depends on how it's used, but yes, blunt.
Very, very blunt.
Just ask the Hulk.
Your insurance is going to go through the roof.
but not before the alien goes through the roof.
Eh? Eh? All right, so you drive downtown at this point, leaving the. We'll get back to the group after that, and as you get down there, you can even see that like one of the hoplite units goes flying downtown. And if you've forgotten, the hoplite units are lower tech, but similar to like Iron Man, but bulkier, used by like SWAT teams and police units to help try and contain superhumans if they can.
Okay. And they're from a company, right? They're not like regular police.
No,
if I'm-
these were contracts that were given out to local police departments.
Okay.
So there's a
okay.
company that makes them, but it's not a company that directs it. Those are units given out to municipal police forces.
Nice. Okay. All right.
So you see
So-
you see one of those end up going flying, and as you do you actually park, or do you legitimately put your truck in the space?
You know what? Let's give it a go.
Okay.
Let's try. Let's put it in the quantum space. See what
Okay.
happens.
So you park nearby. You saw the hoplite unit like go flying by. So you pull over to a stop, and some police have already got the section cornered off.
Mhm.
They're trying to make a protective barricade. And you can see people, like looking or occasionally trying to take pictures. So it's already starting to get some sort of media presence or whatnot. And you can hear a helicopter coming nearby. And as you hop out real quick, you're in your costume,
Mhm.
and you can turn and just as you get done, your costume is on, and then switch the watch again, and it just it absorbs your truck in the weirdest way, like it got sucked into a bathtub drain. So it's just like folding in on itself, inside your space, the quantum space. And as you turn to get ready, you see a kid going like, like his mind just leaked out the side of his head. He doesn't understand anything that just happened. But in some way in his mind, that was like the most superhero-ish thing he could have imagined.
Okay. Stay in school, kid, and he's gonna run, and he's
I love
gonna
it.
run to where the alien is at.
Okay, so are you going to find Red Grip, or are you going to just run around the corner and
Yeah, where is Red Grip? He's gonna get on the line. Hey, Red Grip, where you at?
he says, I'm on top of a building waiting for a dramatic entrance. Are you nearby?
Yeah, I'm down here somewhere. And
Okay.
he's like looking up to where what rooftop he's on.
He basically directs you to the building he's at, and you scale up the fire escape with relative ease.
Nice.
And as you get down there, the police still have it kind of cordoned off, but this guy, and he is an alien. He's an Ubari.
Oh no. Okay. Ubari are the Triceratops alien?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's big and clearly stronger than any average person. And they're trying to keep it contained. There you can hear bits of the radio coming out. Police are at least trying to keep him cordoned off while they end up getting assistance. And he actually, in the funniest way, he actually has like a bag of loot with him.
Okay.
Like he was literally physically going around and just robbing stuff for some reason. And so, Red Grip is looking down and he's like, yeah, man, he hit that Radio Shack for some reason and just tore out with a bunch of trash 80s and, circuit boards. And then he ended up hitting up the jewelry store nearby. So I don't know if this guy's just got, a massive klepto streak, or there's something you can build with precious gems and Radio Shack stuff.
Yeah, maybe
If
he's
I had to
trying
guess,
to.
maybe he's just missing a potato to power it all.
Probably, yeah. That's kind of weird. Ubari. Yeah. That doesn't sound right. Why would he be stealing Radio Shack electronics? That's so weird. Is Ubari like speaking English, or is
Yeah.
he okay?
Yeah.
So-
Like he's barking back at the at the two other hoplite units that are trying to circle him and engage.
Okay.
And he it's hard to make out exactly because there's a lot of echoes and noise and whatnot, but it sounds like he's taunting them at this point to try and take them on and mocking them for their weak technology. So Red Grip holds out his fist to you real quick for a fist bump, and he says, all right, Arson
All
Grip
right.
in action again.
There we go. Okay. I don't want to like fight this Ubari guy right away. Shoot.
So what are we going to stay up here and stare, or are we going to get in action?
No, let's go. Let's go in. Let's go in.
He's
And
like,
yeah.
So, all right. He's like, all right, superhero landing. Yeah. And jumps off the top of the building to drop down.
Mm-hmm.
So he strikes it. Give me an agility check.
Nice.
If you have acrobatics, obviously you can add that too.
Ooh, nice upshift. So what's after incredible?
Amazing. Incredibly.
Roll AM. Okay, green feet.
Okay. So you stick the landing too. You both, drop down in front of this building. The building you guys were on top of were like random offices.
Okay.
Most small businesses like lawyers, and there's like a pawn shop down there. Some of the other like lawyers and other contractors and whatnot were on higher floors. It was only like about 3 stories. It's with your skill, it wasn't difficult to do, and you weren't a real threat of. Well, I mean, if you face planted, yes, that would be
would
bad.
hurt.
But with your regeneration, you'd be back up soon. But anyway, so you both drop down, and Red Grip at this point, and he's like, "Hold, evildoer!" And the guy turns around real quick and looks at the two of you, and he the Ubari, he kind of smirks, and he says, "What do you pipsqueaks want?"
Hey, buddy, we just want to talk. What's going on? What's the deal with the Radio Shack equipment?
And he's like, "I'm not telling you squat." And so he ends up kicking a car nearby, not like end over end, but like kicking it so it slides out and it smacks one of the hoplite units, sending it end over end several feet away. Not a massive grand slam, but knocking it over. And Red Grip at that point points to him, he's like, "All right, that's it. You're going down. Arsa Grip is here in the house." And so he goes to shoot him with one of his colored beam attacks. And the Ubari looks at him and he says, "Did you just say Arse Grip?" And of course he gets shot with the heat beam. It's just like, ah, punk. Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. Oh, what was that? 1d10.
It's 1d10, and then the
No.
initiative breakdown
Yeah.
is.
Are we able to watch this on the
It's-
breaking news?
It's exclamation roll number 4
Yeah.
in it.
Jerome, when are the
Plus
Arsic
whatever.
when are the Arsic Grip t-shirts going to make it to the shop?
10.
soon?
He would, as he's rolling initiative, he's going to radio back to the Legacy. Be like, guys, we got a new Ubari here. He was stealing Radio Shack equipment, and he's not in distress. So Red Grip and I are just going to deal with him. He kicked a police car, and he threw a hoplite unit across the street. So this guy's definitely, I don't know.
Be careful of any advanced technology he has. Don't get too close and use your range to your advantage. Let us know if you need help.
Understood. Okay.
Helios,
I wonder if he wanted to get caught.
Helios, is there any
Interesting.
footage on this yet?
Checking. Let me see if there's anything on the UHF band. So,
I rolled a 10.
yeah. So top of the round at this point. So the NPCs are popping off. 1 second. Get the Red Grip pulled up here. I mean, it made sense. He's trying to
It could have been
overplay
worse. It could have
things.
been grip arse.
Grip ours.
It'd be like Grissinol, like
That sounds like a bad food.
I have the Red Grips character sheet in front of me.
So do I. All right, so there we go. Yeah, so he at this point he already shot him with the red burst from his hand as he comes, buckling in. And you know what? Let me just do this. Boop. Oh, I am. Woohoo! He gets a whole 1 action. And ooh.
Dang.
Okay, so the Ubari ends up getting 2. All right, so he fires on the Ubari this time with a blue color. Let's take a look. That may not be a hit. I need my chart. That is not where I have my chart. My chart is over here. There we go. All right, so his agility. Oh! Hit him by just 1.
Wow.
Just in the nick of time. All right, so that one ends up hitting the Ubari, and you see like where he got struck in the chest the first time, where it got like superheated. Now he hits him again. This time it looks like it got really cold, and as Red Arsenal's trying to dodge out of the way, he's like, "Ha ha! Blistering!" It was super hot and super cold. It's going to cause blisters. Sorry.
I thought it had something to do with
I
Listerine.
know. I thought there was something after blistering. I was like, blistering?
Oh, blistering. I thought you said blisterine, like the mouthwash. I was like, it's like, oh,
I wouldn't put that in my mouth.
That
Sounds unpleasant.
make it a t-shirt.
is a heck of a thing to say. It's like, I wouldn't put that in my mouth.
I think we just need to put on the
The new
t-shirt,
sound
make
bite
the t-shirt.
comes from Ray.
I know. I wouldn't bat in my mouth. I should clip that. Oh, ouchie. Okay, so
We
so
need
you
more
so
buttons on the soundboard.
Red Arsenal.
Yes.
Are you attempting to dodge or evade?
Evade is it takes your whole turn, right?
Correct, but it puts you in a better position to strike next round.
Yeah, that's
Dodge means if you have a roll and you may or may not, be light-footed and make it a little bit more difficult to hit.
yeah. Let's evade for this time.
Okay, go ahead and
Yeah,
give
let's
me
evade.
go ahead and give me an agility check.
Agility.
You will add acrobatics to this.
Nice. White feet.
Oh. So that's an auto hit. That's bad.
Nice.
Okay, so he ends up ramming you with his horns.
Ooh.
Give me an endurance check.
Endurance. Incredible. Roll. Iron. Yellow.
Okay. So let me take a look. Let's see. So he had. There we go. Okay, so. And. On 30. So just a green result. Okay, so. All right, so you get gored by the hit.
Nice.
But the way it struck, because he's bigger, nothing punched through you or anything. It's like you ended up, it was more impact than the actual edge of the horns. But, But you end up getting slammed back up into the building. So it rumbles a bit from his super strength. You're not knocked out. You're okay. But your attempt to evade, like you ended up, you moved, and you moved in the wrong position. Like he was already gunning for that direction. So you end up getting hit. But you rolled with most of it, so you're okay.
Nice.
It is oh, that's right. He has another action. So that was his first hit. And then oh, ouch. Okay, and that's actually an auto hit since you attempted to evade. Okay, so you're gonna need to give me another endurance check as he grabs a light post and clocks you.
Nice.
He just rips it straight out of the ground and bang.
Yellow feet.
Oh. At least your endurance is coming through for you. All right, so that was a potential slam. Slam. And you got a yellow result?
Yep.
Okay,
Yellow
so
result.
unfortunately it did stagger you, probably because when he clocked you, your head like bashed back up against the brick wall. So you're not knocked out. You're like you're doing the Mortal Kombat loopy thing. You're like,
Okay,
sort of thing.
I
And
am staggered. Do I lose a turn for that?
unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
You'll be good next round though.
Nice.
So you're only staggered for the one round. So at that point, Red Arsenal, he runs back around and he's like, "Hey, wait a minute! You can't do that to my friend!" And he lets go of a violet attack against the Yubari, projecting something back at him. Man, I am hot to roll tonight. I don't know if that's good or bad necessarily. Okay. And let's see.
Wait, so the red grip has like light-based powers.
Mm-hmm.
He has prismatic spray.
Okay, why is he called the red grip then?
Precisely.
Okay, because
he's a character that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
But
Bad marketing.
in his
He's a
own
lot
mind,
better than we is.
he's the shiznit.
okay. Yeah, no, because I was like, wait, I don't know if I've ever seen this dude. I was like, oh, he's probably got like big hands, or he can give you he can, like give you a pinch or something like really bad, and give you one of those burns. But like now he's using like flashlight powers. It's like, wait a minute, why is he called the Red Grip? Okay,
Precisely. That's really all you have to say. It's just like, why is he the Red Grip? Yes.
Okay.
Are his gloves even red?
Yeah.
He's been purple this whole time.
Okay, at least there's that.
Yeah. I'm actually trying. There we go. I'm going to put it in the Discord chat, so you guys have a picture of what he looks like. That's what he looks like. With a big
does
R
look-
in his chest.
He does look like he has a strong grip.
All right. You know what? Let's. I'll put this one out in the open here. So let's roll their psyche. Oh, drat. Okay, so he hits the Yubari with that purple beam. Unfortunately, he's not, or violet, I should say. He's not confused. To which, you see Red Grip. Red Grip is good about running and projecting, sort of thing. Like it's clearly his thing. He hit him square, but it didn't do anything. So at this point, the Yubari turns around and he's like, "What the hell was that?" And so he takes the light post that he just beamed Red Arsenal with, and he takes a swing on Red Grip at this point. Again, I am rolling hot, and that is not necessarily a good thing. Depends on whose action it is. Okay, so Red Arsenal. Okay. Or Red Grip, I should say. I will roll this one in the open. He got beamed pretty darn hard. Let's see if he gets knocked loopy. No, sir. Bang. So he ends up getting hit and tumbles a little bit and rolls with it. And he's like, I was in a war, buddy. You got to take more than that. And so he, sneers at this point. So now it's the next round.
Nice.
You are recovered.
All right.
And you're forgetting something.
Regeneration.
You never told me how much damage I took, so
Oh, yeah, I did.
how much did I take?
Sorry. No, I didn't. You took 30 from the gore.
Mm-hmm.
And then you took another 15 from the clubbing.
Okay, so that's 35.
That's all physical damage, though. Keep in mind your armor will likely absorb parts of that.
Yep. So I think the armor is 10 and the body regeneration is 30. Okay. So I
So
think
you take 10 off of both attacks, and then your
Okay.
regeneration's going to happen at this round.
Nice. Okay, so then it sounds like I'm back up to normal then.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, let's roll for
So it's your action at this point. What you going to do?
Yep, I'm going to roll for more arrows.
Okay, roll your fighting. Or fighting.
All right. White feet. No. Okay. So I got to make this count.
You'll get one action, but you can still let it rip.
Yep. Let's let it rip.
Let's go, Arsa Grip.
The agility goes up, right?
It does. You have the appropriate weapon skills. Just depends on what you're adding to it.
All right.
You have weapon mastery, right?
Specialization. It says +2.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
So agility +2 column shifts
is monstrous.
Yes.
All right. Ooh, bullseye, yellow feet.
Ooh. Okay, so owie. Let's see if he's able to. Let me get his psyche real quick. Oh, never mind. I know what it is. Ouch. Okay, so you despite the fact the fight wasn't exactly going your guys' way at that point, the distraction that Red Grip was able to give you allowed you to recover, and his back was turned to you. So at that point, even though you're still shaking it off and you didn't get everything out of your fighting, you adjusted yourself for a second, drew, let your psychic arrow fly, and pounded him right in the head.
Nice.
This has left him stunned.
Ooh, he loses a turn. Nice.
He does. And right as that happens, Red Grip, sees that he gets looping. He's like, "Pour it on!" As he shouts.
Mm.
He is getting 2 attacks this round. We're at the next round at this point, so if you want to roll for your fighting again.
Let's go. Roll. White feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. You have a... Why? Okay, so why are we rolling multiple actions if you only have an EX20 for fighting?
The bow talent says I may fire multiple arrows on a successful agility feat, but
Okay.
You said fighting, so
Right,
I
so
picked
then
fighting.
let's do agility then. Reroll.
Okay. Roll. Ian. Ooh, yellow feet.
2 attacks.
Nice.
Or 2 arrows at actual Frank.
Nice. Okay, so MN. Yellow feet.
Ooh, ouch.
Nice. White feet.
Oh.
I rolled a 1.
A 1. Wow.
Okay.
That would be
That's
a
2
1.
1s tonight.
That's a 1 in 100 chance, Cotton.
Yeah.
So anyway, so your first shot of the 2, like one goes wide. You got a little eager, because you saw him. You saw him clearly on the ropes.
Yeah.
So you fire off again, striking him like right in the head. And at that point, Red Grip comes in, and being the eager beaver that he is, he ends up hitting using a red beam coming from his hand again to strike and sear his body for more heat damage, and then with his final action, he draws back like he's going to do a Superman punch.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen that in MMA? But he turns it into a gigantic finger poke. He goes, "Ah!" Boink, like right into the guy's eye, and
Ooh. Ow.
and you end up hearing him yell, "Whoop, whoop, whoop, whoop." As the guy ends up toppling down to the ground.
Okay. Wait, the Ubari's down?
Yeah.
Like defeated down? Or just knocked down?
Would you like him to get back up and say,
No,
"Ha,
please"?
ha"? I mean,
No.
yeah, no, you guys managed to defeat him. You do a lot of damage with your psychic blast.
Wow. Okay.
Remember, I was telling you, like, psychic and magic, there's not a whole lot in the game that's built in to defend against it. So those 2 particular powers or power sets can potentially do a whole lot of damage, even if you have only like a 20. That's 20 that keeps hitting them that almost nobody has protection to. So you just nickel and dime him. You're doing 50. Poof, poof, poof.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's awesome.
So, it topples over, and the hoplite unit, had stepped back. The other one had scrambled away a second, and right when he goes down, the hoplite unit at this point jumps in like he's diving in to catch a fumble, fumble ball, and slaps, an inhibitor collar around like his wrist, just whoosh, real quick. And
Okay.
then you see the guy tremble, for a moment, but he's unconscious. And then at that
Wow.
point, like the crowd's like, yeah.
Nice.
Red Grip is kind of doing one of these numbers. Yeah.
Are
Arse
they
Grip in the
chanting?
house.
Are they chanting Arse Grip, Arse Grip, Arse Grip?
So
Yeah,
at that
no.
point, they're taking extra time now to make sure he's properly fast, collared and shackled,
Yeah.
and bringing him in, and the hoplite unit, or one of them anyways, turns and looks to you, Red Arsenal,
Yeah.
and he says, thanks, man. We've been having some problems with Rack Tharn here for a while, whatever the heck that means.
Raktharn, huh? All right. Tharn. All right. What's his deal? Why is he just stealing just to steal, or
They shrug. It's like we
That's-
don't know. We're not detectives. We're just trying to make
Yeah.
sure he doesn't do more damage than absolutely necessary.
right? When did this start? Is it recent? Did he just start today? How long has he been out and terrorizing the city?
The officer you're speaking to, he's like, no, this guy appeared after the war.
After the war. Okay.
But he seems to have a pretty good understanding of the English language and our society. So, given the fact he's a space alien, we don't exactly know what's going to happen. We're going to have to contact the government for this one.
Right. All right. Well, stay safe, and yeah, and good luck. And he's gonna go over to Red Grip, and he's gonna fist bump Red Grip, like, good job, buddy. I got to get going. I got other things to do today. You did a great job.
He's like, what? You're not going to stay for the photographs and talk to the media?
No, not right now. Actually,
You're such a cool guy. You're giving me all the credit. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you're better at media than me. So take good care of yourself, and yeah, I gotta go. And he's going to Batman away.
So right as you do that, and you're giving your fist bump, there's an explosion right in the middle of the street, and both you and Red Grip go flying, as well as Rack Tharn and the hoplite units. And then you end up seeing this large 8.5 foot gray humanoid looking guy with tusks coming up out from under his jaw, and he's got golden eyes right now as he's looking around, and he's looking specifically at you. Everybody in the area takes 50 points of damage.
Whoa!
So
Physical.
question: did we ever get footage?
Yes.
So we're seeing this happening.
There is a delay.
Okay.
There's always a delay when it comes to media.
Right. Well, let us know when we can react, please.
Well, as soon as the explosion goes off and he gets up, he's gonna contact the Legacy, and he's gonna be like, guys, I think we need your help now.
So right as that happens, and you're it's starting to reach out.
Yeah.
You end up hearing a loud squelch in your ear.
Ooh.
And you end up seeing somebody materialize right next to him. I put the picture in the Facebook chat. He's got kind of blue. He has kind of a pale blue skin with darker blue, almost like tattoos, but could also be some sort of scarification. He's got long black hair pulled back. He's got elf-like ears and a type of face plate. wearing a layered armor. And he at this point he's a bit smaller than the large bestial individual that just dropped in, and he's actually 7'1", so he's still tall, but he's a little shorter than obviously the big guy, and he ends up patting the large guy, on the back. And he ends up referring to him as Grask.
Grask.
And he pats him on the back and he says, "Good boy, you found him."
Whoa!
And so and at this point, like, the crowd is shocked because they don't know what's going on. And he looks specifically at you, and with a spear-like weapon, he points directly at Red Arsenal, and he says, "I am here to claim the right of Shaft Laura. Singles combat."
Laura.
Do you accept? Know that if you do not, I will punish everyone around you.
Wow.
Hey, that's a case of entanglement.
No, that's Jada Pinkett Smith. That is absolutely not happening here.
So he's got the squelching in his ear, and the guy's just, demanded single combat.
Yep.
Red Arsenal's.
Hold that thought.
Yeah.
So right as you guys end up seeing, after a delay, there is an explosion that happens right downtown, and of course it's blurred out quite a bit because of the impact and dust and stuff getting kicked up in the air, and then the feed is lost.
Yeah, gonna look directly at Hyperion. Are we going?
Red Arsenal, do you read us?
Do I read them?
Negative.
You get no response.
Then he goes, Legacy, we need to go to wherever Red Arsenal was before. Meet us here, wherever you're at. We need to go right now. Helios, provide me with the coordinates of where exactly that battle was taking place.
So Helios provides you a relative address.
Okay.
And the block that it was taking place at.
Okay. And once enough of us actually get together, he's going to form a portal that goes to that location so we can all just go there right away.
Okay. So the question there is, since Xenofreeze is still out in the ocean, how are you guys going to get to him, or is he just sailing away in the ocean like Enya?
Well, that depends on if he was able to return a response after Hyperion mentioned that.
Well, if he's swimming in his natural state, no, he can't respond, but he would have heard it.
Okay. Well, hopefully he'll get to a place where he can respond. So we're gonna have to go as we are because we can't work on finding him first.
I assume he took
Red
a ship
Arsenal's
with
in
him?
danger.
He would have been dropped off,
Oh.
and then swimming wherever he's going to swim.
Yeah.
No, I took the ship.
Hmm.
I specifically stated that.
Oh yeah,
I thought he did.
that's right.
Yeah, so that's not a no. You're not flying around in the ship swimming.
Well, no,
You-
no,
it's out and about. It's not there, and you put it someplace, and now you're swimming.
But his ship is somewhere with him, so he has transportation back if he can reach his ship.
Correct.
That's what I was
Eventually.
Yeah.
implying.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so gateway. Roll for that. All right, so yellow result for opening the conduit.
Okay. So you are opening the conduit at this point. I'll let you guys know when you're coming in. Red Arsenal.
Yeah. Okay.
How do
so
you answer?
he gets up, dusts himself off. Look, buddy, I don't know where you're where you came from, but you can't just blow things up. I don't know what you want with me, but if you want singles combat, we can do this. So he's gonna pull out the bow and get ready to go.
Okay. So he says, "Excellent. The half-breed has accepted." And so he turns and looks to his pet, and he says, "Make sure we're not disturbed." And he kind of grunts, and he takes a couple steps back, and he's looking around, and one of the hoplite units is like, starting to recover. He just takes his big massive mitt, grabs him by the back, and just kind of chucks him, like basically he was a piece of trash paper or something. He just wanted to clear out of the area. It meant nothing to him. Just woof.
Do we hear the goofy yell?
No.
The Wilhelm scream.
Okay. Do we roll initiative or?
Yes, you do.
All right. Roll for init. Eight.
All right. Let's do this again. So what's your total?
8 is total.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and all right. So right as you agree at that point, you see him fade out.
Oh, lovely. We're doing this Predator style. Okay. All right.
Oh no.
You didn't ask him what the rules were.
That's true.
That
is true.
Right. So let me get his stats pulled up again real fast. So with that, are you attempting to evade or dodge? I mean, you don't know where he's at.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't know where he's at. Let's evade.
Okay. So gonna try to give a full evasion.
Yeah. Yeah, and see if he can like where he's at, if an attack comes out, kind of try and triangulate where he might be,
Sure.
for next round.
Sure. What do you have tactics as a talent?
No.
Okay.
No tactics.
So the best thing you could do right now would be just roll a base intuition check to see if you can kind of predict that before you make your evasion roll.
Okay. Intuition. Yellow feet.
Okay, you have a reasonable if this guy operates the way you think he's going to operate, you have a decent understanding of where you think he might be or where he might attack. So go ahead and make your evasion check.
No. Okay. Acrobatics gives me +1 for evasion.
It sure does.
Oh, red feet! Let's go! 9-5.
All right.
Awesome.
Whew. So that's going to give you an well, it gives you an evasion. Well, you're evading, so he may still be able to hit you. Obviously it's going to be it's very difficult, but because you scored so high, you are, for purposes of attacking next round, you're going to be up 2 column shifts.
Oh, let's go.
So very good roll.
So wait, would that also add to those 2 column shifts? Would that also add on top of the weapon specialization?
Mhm.
Wow, we're at shift something then, aren't we? Let's see.
Now you know why Spider-Man hops around a lot and floats like a butterfly
Yeah.
and stings like a bee.
Okay.
If he makes a lot of evasions and the fact that he has potentially multiple attacks, he puts himself in a position to suddenly like be behind them or distract them, and then all of a sudden, whack, whack, whack.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's write evasion down.
All right,
Evasion.
so let's see if he's able to, even with the minus, let's see, that may still be a hit. Oh, I need to take a look at the sheet again because he has his own stuff that bumps up. Okay, so, and okay, so let's, now I know where his base is at. Scale it back. And okay, woof. All right, you were still evading and moving very well. However, you feel you end up feeling something bladed strike you in your side.
Ooh.
And gash you very hard for 30 points of edged damage.
All right.
Your armor will take this, but it goes right through your armor.
Okay.
Give me an endurance check.
Endurance. White feet.
Okay, not good.
Yeah. Wait, I have a reroll. I have a roll of re.
Well, why don't you activate your roll of re?
Let's see here.
We are on scene, correct?
Right after this round, yes.
Okay, no, they want me to die. Yeah, white feet.
Oh, ouch. Okay, so so as that connects, there is an extra sting to it, and
Poison.
It has you worried.
Oh.
And then as you are running, you're running in a long arc, sort of like if this is a football team, you're doing like a roundabout around the offensive line. So you're taking a wide arc. Caught you the first time, and if you blinked, you would have missed it. Like the only time he is visible is if he's making a connection with you, and just caught you. Okay. And then right as you're running away, you feel that claw strike your back again. And you know it rips obviously a hole through your armor again. Again, it's a new spot, so you had armor there. You can still take 10 off of that, but still 30 total. So 20 transfers into your body again.
Oof.
And these sting. Yeah. And then we're at your action. Oh, and you evaded. So we're at the top of the round. There is some sort of energy burst of some kind near where, basically at the south end of the street, where a crowd has formed, and the rest of the legacy comes through, with the exception of Xenofreeze at this point.
And Red Arsenal has another reroll.
Hey, thank you.
And Justin says it's smut.
All right. We like that.
So it is okay. So, are you entering combat or are you observing?
So, what are we able to see the moment we get on scene? Then,
like when you get on scene, you guys weren't there fast enough to actually see the attacks, but there's something unseen that has just ripped into Red Arsenal twice. He has visible wounds, and it's gone right through the armor like it just wasn't even there.
Lightbringer, use empathy to see if you can see what just hit him. Red Arsenal, what's happening?
Another alien showed up. 2 more aliens showed up, in fact. And challenged me to single combat. So that's what I'm doing. And you see him like, running and chucking and jiving and,
Jerome,
Do
would that
we-
just
okay.
be a psyche?
For your no, yes, sorry.
And I do that even though we're not in combat, but
Yes, you can still do that as basically it's a passive action. But if you're entering combat, then we're going to need you to roll initiative.
Yeah.
yellow on empathy check.
Okay. It obviously doesn't give you the ability to see them. That's something entirely different. But you detect the presence. You know it's here, and you also detect the fact that the presence is alien.
Hmm.
And from your empathy, there is righteous anger.
Is it directional?
Like I
Like,
said,
can I kind of tell where he's
you know it's in the
located?
vicinity. It's not going to let you to.
Okay, it not fine tuned.
Correct. Like, I mean, if you were in a room, obviously you could say, okay, well, it's within this room here. But since you're out in the open, at best you could say, well, it's in this block.
Okay, so I'll say on comms. I can't get any kind of a location, but I can feel an alien presence and it's righteous anger.
Got it. We're joining
Who
in.
did he piss off?
Lightbringer, Cloacus, Pulsar, give Red Arsenal some altitude.
You want me to cloak Red Arsenal too?
Yes.
We are breaking the rules of a duel.
Yes. I don't care about their rules. They're attacking one of ours. We're defending him.
Right, and they're on our planet.
Should I activate the Crown Network?
Yes, I was just going to say that.
Do it.
So that way we're not giving our stuff away by talking.
Can I do both of those at the same turn, Jerome?
Since you guys are entering combat, yes. But I need everybody to roll initiatives.
Right.
Everybody other than Davey.
Jerome, am I there? I actually don't am I don't know if we established where Pulsar's been at the start of this, so.
Unless you were someplace else, you're here.
Okay. Sure, for the sake of this, sure.
Yeah, the only person who was someplace else was Xenofreeze.
What did we add to our initiative? I forget.
The rules are pinned in the chat.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna make me go look.
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Yeah,
I
check
need
your
everybody to start getting
intuition.
used to that.
I'll be right back.
No.
Right back.
After
Oh, wait.
messages.
I did write it down. It's 5. I wrote it down, Jerome.
Cool.
See, that didn't work. Why?
You have to have a space between init and the plus.
Well, you have to write in it.
Oh.
You wrote int.
Oh, that too. There you go.
I had to have a space between +5 and in it.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Whole whopping 8.
Right. So George got a 3 total.
Yep.
So, oof. Okay. And Shelly got 8. Brittany got a 6. Nat got a 10.
Good job.
And Hyperion's at 9.
Okay, thank you. Dale's at 9.
Okadoke. What's going on here?
All right. So, with that being said, you guys are acting, starting to get the network up and trying to get Red Arsenal up. Who is getting Red Arsenal into the air?
Pulsar was volunteered for that.
Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. So,
What?
top of the round at this point. All right. So we keep losing Davy?
Yeah, it seems like he's having an issue.
Okay. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves real quick. I'll be right back, and hopefully it'll get Davy back.
There we go.
Is this where we talk about we want our Davy back ribs?
No!
David Beck, ribs.
Are we gonna eat him?
Only
I
if he
mean,
dies.
we're not, but who knows about this guy?
Yeah, oh no.
He just
Brother
wants
can't turn
his
into food,
spine.
guys.
I
Let me
have to
bring the
wait till
dog
my
in.
turn to cloak us, right?
Probably, yeah. Because now we're in combat.
Dang it, I didn't get to try my power stunt. Meant to do that before we left.
I mean, I technically wasn't gonna like. At least my thought was like, oh well, Pulsar wouldn't be at the vein. I think he would probably be going through the city just to like get some space from everything. But we didn't get a chance to talk about that. So, and I don't want to leave Red Arsenal in the lurch. So he's here.
Cool.
I mean, if you were
Okay.
patrolling the city, you'd probably have heard the call anyway.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Yeah,
think he
that
was
too.
patrolling. I think he was just like he just wanted to just be because like essentially he hasn't had a chance to process his parents'
Process.
death. Yeah.
Mhm.
So he's just been kind of wandering around, just kind of, just trying to be a normal person.
Sure. Makes sense.
I don't think my tummy liked my taco salad.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
Didn't
not
like
fair.
didn't like the black beans.
that's not fun.
Mm-mm. I can take him out with the green fog.
There you go. Just point that away from us, please.
Is that a new power stunt, or is that something you've been doing for a while?
Just an innate ability.
It's a natural,
Oh.
yeah. It's born with it.
Baby, I was born with it. It's not Maybelline. I
have
love
a
being
theory.
able. I love being able to create these clips because it's fun to get Jerome and his sound effects.
Oh,
Oh, right.
Yeah, because I can't watch the stream. Like my internet's too dicey to watch it while at the same time so I never hear the sound effects.
well, I never hear the sound effects either because I have
I don't either.
I have the stream muted, so
I
can
have it
hear you
muted
guys.
with
Mm.
him, but like his
But
Bruce
yeah,
Lee.
you have to watch it after.
If you go into Discord in the general chat, you can see the clip I did of Jerome.
Oh, okay.
Let's take a look at that clip.
Roll it.
Oh, let's not talk about the bean footage for Shelley's sake.
And the beautiful bean footage.
My tummies are rumbling.
That dog was a snitch, by the way. That guy trusted Bush. He trusted that dog with his secret formula.
Yep.
And the dog tried to rat him out at every opportunity.
Rude.
That's some straight up cat behavior.
It was a cat in a costume.
That'd be great. It's like just like a zipper just opens up and 3 cats run out holding the secret bean plans.
Mm-hmm. That
I'm
would be
surprised.
perfect.
I'm surprised the cats didn't have too much pride to wear a dog costume.
Yeah. Have you guys seen that video of the cat that like barks like a dog when it thinks nobody's watching it?
Mm-mm.
Maybe.
It's really funny. This owner like hears this dog barking and then is like videoing. Like they come around the corner, they see their cat at the window barking like a dog.
Oh my
But as soon
god.
as the cat notices them, the bark turns into a meow.
That's pretty great.
Wow.
My cat fell in the shower today.
Aw.
She did not have a good time.
I've had them fall in the bathtub, and I wore the marks of
Oh,
them trying to get out of the bathtub.
Oh.
hmm.
We have to close the door because when we take a bath, then the ferrets think it's swimming time, so they try
Oh,
to
do
get
the-
in with you.
Do ferrets
Yeah.
like to swim?
Yeah,
That sounds like it would be cute.
yeah, they've got the web feet and everything. Yeah,
Aw.
well, Israel, it was the only one that couldn't swim. She sank, so I had to get her a little inner tube to put around her.
Oh, that's
So
so
she-
cute.
So she would float on her back and just kind of float around the tub on her back.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I had a meme for her. It says, bitch, because she went like this with her paw. So it was just perfect. Bitch, I'm wonderful. I love my ferrets. They're so funny. Yeah, she
Dave.
never learned how to swim.
Davey, do you know this guy who's
Yes.
beating you up right now?
No, but I have
have a theory.
a theory.
Yeah.
Are
They
you
called him a half
A
breed.
game theory.
are you like a prince? Like are you like a
I-
half-elf prince?
I don't know. We will find out in the coming chapters of The Legacy.
All right.
Next time.
Next time on The Legacy.
Well, the arch grip survived this.
Arsa grip. It's Arsa grip. All right. So
Yeah, you pronounced it wrong.
I know.
3 syllables.
Maybe that'll get you out of it. Like it's not worth fighting you because you're called Arsgrip for some reason. Just
He
this is
doesn't.
dishonorable.
Takes
He
pity on him.
doesn't want that on his
I know,
on his
right?
roster.
Like
I
you
see you
stepped in
beat up
something,
a
just,
guy
like,
called
dragged his
Arsigrip.
foot. All right, so
Trust me.
So we have everybody back. So initiatives at this point. So starting with the NPCs, you hear the hunter. You can hear him yell. You can't see him, but you can hear him yell. And you hear him yell, "Dishonorable wretch! Grask, punish them!" So it's and he starts, raging across the battlescape at that point, as you guys are all like either taking it up into the air or starting to drop the illusory and whatnot. Of course, Pulsar moving in to try and grab Red Arsenal. What was Heat Phantom starting to do? Rushing and punching?
Yeah, we were told to interrupt the fight, so
Okay. And Sean, what were you in the process of starting to do?
Sean's going to be trying to take a defensive. She's going to do the defensive. She's going to stand back and watch her team. And with
So
the moment,
she's watching and doing nothing right now.
well,
She's holding her
This-
action.
yeah, because
Well, I
if
need
one
to
of
know
them
what
is
it is
our
you're doing so I
peril-
can define the scene. If you're just pausing, because he's got the initiative.
Right.
So-
Well, yeah, she's just pausing. That way, if one of them gets into like major trouble, she can
Okay, so
teleport.
she's
Boom, take 'em.
hesitating. Okay. All right. So, Grashk comes rumbling, across the field of combat, and Lightbringer, you are taking flight and doing things. Obviously, activating the Crown Network.
Yes.
And
Do I need to roll for doing things?
Well, first, you need to give me a roll. Are you when you're taking flight and doing these things, are you attempting to dodge or evade?
Dodge.
Okay, so roll to dodge.
Okay.
It'll be your
agility plus acoustics. I mean, acrobatics, not
yes,
acoustics.
plus acoustics.
So
all of a sudden,
they're right next to each other on my sheet.
all of a sudden, Lightbringer starts going up. She's like, and like the attack just goes flies right on by. Like, wow,
and then
she
he's
can
like, "What
beatbox."
did you call my mother?"
Confusion tactics. I like it.
Exactly.
Like if Banshee was a beatboxer, that would be actually pretty cool.
That would actually be amazing. Yeah.
White feet.
Oh.
Oof.
Should I just take it or should I reroll,
Smart.
guys?
That's pretty
Uh,
strong. I say re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna reroll that.
Mark off that reroll.
Doing that. Green feet.
Okay, so that's going to make it -2 to hit you. You are a bit nimble as you're getting up into the air. That is going to give him 2 actions. All right. That is going to be 1 endurance check. Oh, lordy. That is going to be 2 endurance checks that I need from you. As he grabs you and starts beating you like a carpet.
Rude.
He's
Ouch.
giving you the
He's
Hulk versus
Hulkify you.
Loki treatment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not the mama. Not the mama.
Hey.
Not the mama.
And there's nothing I can add to endurance, can I?
No.
Except karma. What's your endurance at?
Oh, 30. Okay, yeah, I have plenty of karma.
Essentially, this is to help keep you from being stunned. You're still taking 50 points, you're still taking 75 points of damage times 2.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
That is not going to go well. I wonder, is it even if I'm taking that much damage, I don't know that it's worth me rolling for endurance.
So do the math then, because obviously you've got armor that protects part of it.
Okay, so 75 times 2 is 150 minus, that's 2 attacks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Minus 20 is 130. That's still more health than I have.
Oh, then yeah, don't even bother rolling for endurance then.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
So
Okay.
so basically you see the large bestial Grask, like when he shouts that, you actually see him grow and his muscles physically ripple as he's running almost kind of on all fours. Upright mostly, but like, and he grabs a hold of Lightbringer's leg and just whips her around twice. And she just crumples like she was very little more than tissue paper.
Is this a time where I can teleport and grab her?
On your initiative.
Okay.
Because remember, the NPCs had that's why I was asking what it was you were doing.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what he ends up doing. He can see that Pulsar is flying in a vector to try and get Red Arsenal. The hunter at this point, after shouting what he did, this is not a good night for rolls against you guys. Owie. Red Arsenal.
Yes.
Were you attempting to dodge or evade?
I'm going to dodge this time because
Okay.
I want to hit him.
Go ahead and roll for your dodging.
All right.
See how many column shifts this will potentially knock him down.
Green feet.
Okay, that puts him down by 2. So you were still nimble on your feet. The problem is you can't see him. So even being nimble on your feet under normal circumstances, you probably would be faring fairly well, like you just did against the Ubari. You know, that was just you and Red. That was just you and Red Grip, and you guys ousted him like nobody's business. This guy, however, you take basically you do like a juke, like you kind of run real quick, plant your foot on the car that had been jacked up some, and then turn around quickly, so you could get momentum to kind of jerk around the other way to hopefully throw him off. Because you can't see him, however, all you hear is just very similar to like that firing sound that you hear from a predator from afar, and something ends up striking you right in the chest,
Ooh,
spearing you, and I need an endurance check.
endurance. Yellow feet. Wow.
Okay, so you've lost your action. You are stunned at this point. Checking for a stun result. Give me another roll. Let's see how many rounds you were stunned for.
Like a 1d10 or?
No. You're still going to roll your endurance.
Okay.
So obviously, the higher the roll, the less potential stun.
Yellow.
Okay, so you're only stunned for that round.
Nice.
So you got that going for you, but you can see that the spear-like weapon, like, punch through your chest at this point, like really close to your cybernetic arm, and start tugging you back.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You got harpooned.
How much damage was that?
Because it was your back, however, you had no more protection back there. So you took a full 30, and it's actually energy. So
Ooh.
and you're being pulled back into what appears to be nothing. Remember that stinging feeling that you felt?
Yes.
It has suppressed your healing factor.
Oh,
So
okay.
the first strike did 15 points of suppression against your healing factor. That second strike did another 15.
Okay.
So I think you have an RM30, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. And
It's not permanent.
I forgot how much. You just told me how much the harpoon was. 30. Okay. So, minus 30. Okay.
All right. So as
does the body resistance come into play at all?
you have body resistance?
Yeah, TY6.
Yes, technically. Well, let me check. Actually, it probably does, but I just want to be thorough. I think it will cover energy, but I'm not sure. Substance. I didn't spell that right. There we go. Here we are.
Pretty sure it handles
Yes.
both because I have that too.
Physical and energy. So yes.
No.
So you will take. So obviously we need to back up a little bit as far as the damage that you've taken. So each attack you've taken, take 6 off that.
Okay. So +6, +6.
There you go.
All right.
So you're being reeled in, and then so Pulsar, as you come flying towards Red Arsenal to scoop him up, you see like a harpoon fly out of nowhere, embedded in his chest, and he starts getting pulled back away from your vector into further into the street where they happen to be. It's not that you can't make an agility check to try and still get him, and just let you know visually what you see. Then you guys end up hearing kind of a reverberating sound for some reason, and the an immediate radius right outside of wherever this guy happens to be goes 0G. And,
wow.
and why I should say not 0G, the gravity ends up getting repulsed. So on your turn, Pulsar, it's going to be more difficult for you to, because you're flying, so in that sense you're okay. But it's obviously pushing you back up into the sky, so it's going to be more difficult to do what it is you're doing. Everybody else who's on the ground suddenly gets thrown up into the air, uncontrolled.
Well, I fly through space. Is this going to be that much more difficult than going through space?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
there's an actual force being acted upon you, moving you right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not. For example, if you take two magnets, even though you can physically push them together, you can feel the resistance of the poles as you're trying to do it.
Okay. And I have thermal vision. Can I see this dude?
You can certainly try on your turn.
Oh, okay.
So that is what is happening on the NPCs check. We are at Matt. So Matt, you have been flung up into the air. Do you have anything you can do to try and get yourself back down?
You made it.
Nope. Just a bit of prayer.
Okay. You can, if you want, attempt to grab a hold of a building nearby or like a lamppost or something as you're getting flung up into the air to try and keep yourself from going too high.
When you say flung up into the air, is it gravity has been reversed in the same amount that we normally feel being pulled down? So it's, or are we more floating?
It's way more forced.
Okay. So yeah, we'll be grabbing for anchors and stuff.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an agility check.
Let's see here. Oh, is it everything or just like people?
It's everything.
Then I will pull some Marvel Quicksilver and use the stuff that's flying up to run back down, bouncing.
Okay. You're not going to be able to hit the ground, but yeah, you can certainly try and Quicksilver it if you like.
Yeah.
So it's still agility check.
Yep.
Do you have acrobatics?
No, you
Okay.
wouldn't let me take that yet.
There's no didn't let you take that yet.
Yes,
I
there is.
I didn't know if you had updated.
No, when I asked if I could buy it, that talent, you said no.
Was that because you were trying to get like multiple talents at the same time? I
That's
remember
probably,
trying to get
if
you,
that's
like,
what
two
I
or
said,
three.
that's probably what was happening.
Yeah, yep. You let me take the martial arts, but not the acrobatics at the same time.
Right. So it was combat related then. Yeah, that's why.
Daddy said no.
Wow. Wow.
That's like the second one and the third one
Second
tonight.
for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's painful.
you certainly try, and thankfully, well, actually, you don't have any body armor, do you? Right now. Okay. So you cut yourself for 10 points of damage as you found a car that you were about ready to like grab a hold of and race off of. And unfortunately, in doing so, you kind of threw yourself unceremoniously into the back seat. You got cut up a little bit, from the glass. Not major, but you're not used to this sort of gravity. So there is plausible deniability as to why that happened.
Yep. That movie
Okay.
hasn't come out yet, so I didn't know exactly how to do it.
Right. So that was at 10. We're at Dale with 9.
Okay, so we are gonna go. Let's see. So we have Grask, who just like is using Lightbringer like a ragdoll here. So he's
Give me an intuition check real quick.
Okay.
Since your first instinct was to look at Lightbringer and see what was happening.
okay. Intuition. White feet.
Okay. Never mind. Proceed.
Can we fire the dice roller?
So we're going to generate like 5 hard light copies and have them just start pounding away at this Graska guy.
Okay. Go ahead and make your. It's a. You said psyche check,
Ow.
correct? If I remember
Let's
correctly?
see for the. Oops. Would I be rolling my my rank for
No,
the?
your rank is the
things?
intensity.
It's just intensity. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what's giving you like that's basically what's giving you like, for example, that's the reason why you use agility to shoot.
Okay.
The intensity, the power gives you like your damage and range and whatnot.
Okay.
So I think it was psyche for that, and then the
Okay.
intensity gives you the many copies.
Gotcha. We do that then.
And what is your power rank for that, anyways?
For illusory duplication, it's IN 40.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Okay.
that
Psyche,
gives you the
though-
potential for lots of copies.
Yeah. Let's see here. So Psyche, I am going to put 40 points of my own karma into it.
I had anticipated that. Okay,
All right. Red feet, 99.
99.
Nice. Okay, so all of a sudden,
And they're all gonna start just dogpiling and wailing on this guy.
okay. So that is happening. Then all of a sudden, all converge on him.
Yeah.
Pardon me. That was your action. That is at 9. So we're at Shelly with 8. Oh, Shelly and Davy, but Davy unfortunately is stunned right now.
Yep.
Shelly, you are muted.
Need to let me know if this is possible.
No,
Sorry, Lightbringer, you die.
I'm kidding.
So, can she contact Helios? Ask or tell Helios to inform Grandpa we're coming in hot with Lightbringer and it's a 911, so they will bring down the thing so she can teleport in. Because
Wow.
We're going nuclear.
we are going nuclear because you are like
Nuclear?
Lightbringer has a kill switch. When she goes unconscious, apparently it's the
Wow.
call grandpa button.
Wow.
so so she can get the medical attention and then she can go back to the fight. Because they don't have the medical facility here to help her after taking that kind of brutal damage.
Sure. Okay. And while so that is something you can still act while you're doing that. You can still make your roll for a number of actions.
Okay.
And you can make that call to Helios because basically all you're doing is just saying, Helios, get help, essentially. But you're not doing anything outside of verbal command.
So I roll my fighting to see what I.
Yep.
Okay. Yellow.
What is your fighting?
It's incredible.
Okay, that gives you 2 attacks.
Okay, so then I could touch her, poof out, poof to New Prussia.
Oh, so you're leaving the combat then?
I'm leaving combat for
Okay.
a second, but then she's gonna poof back to combat.
Sure. Okay.
She's getting Lightbringer out of the range of danger.
That will take up your actions then to do so.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's not a problem. Give me an intuition check real quick.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was saying she is sitting back and watching to see what she can do
And that is good teamwork.
offensively. Yellow.
Okay. So and that, like as I said while you were talking, that's actually a very good teamwork. So kudos.
Yeah.
So as you see her go, like she just got ragdolled like almost nobody's business.
Mhm.
In fact, it's very reminiscent of Kostyak when you guys took on
Oh,
those
oh.
Yeah.
just beefy and just unbridled anger and strength. But what you notice as you run up real quick, basically you do like a baseball slide as you're, telling Helios to make that call, and just before you do your teleport, you notice that Grask, once she has gone down, he's focusing on somebody else.
Yeah.
He's clearly not attempting to finish her off.
She's still going to get her to med bay.
Sure.
And she'll come back.
All right. So that's going to take you another full round to get that taken care of.
That's
even though you
fine.
know where it's at, because you can't teleport directly in there. That's a big
Right.
security risk. They have fields for that.
Well, that's why she had Helios
Yeah.
let her know, because she knows the pad that was the only pad that she's ever teleported to. So that's where she's going.
Oh, you won't be able to do that. They've got fields up against that sort of thing.
So they
But
won't
you've
let-
been to the
So
city.
they won't. Okay.
So you could clearly teleport into the city,
Okay.
in the
Yeah,
square or something. You could still get most of what it is you're trying to do. You just can't teleport directly into their base.
Well, then they can just take her from there.
Correct. But it's going to
Okay.
take you an additional full round to do that, unless you just want to drop her off, in the square and go like, see ya.
No.
She suddenly appears in the middle square unconscious.
Yeah.
It causes
no.
enough for
Her
her.
fans will take care of her.
Because the other thing I was going to do, if she didn't go down, I was actually going to teleport Trask, is that his name? Over
Grass.
the Pacific, or Grass. I was going to teleport him over the Pacific Ocean
Huh?
and drop him.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Night,
Unleash that
Lightbringer
thing on
is,
Senia.
yeah, Lightbringer is in pain.
Oh,
or,
actually,
yeah,
speaking
he's
of
in
which, you
pain.
couldn't have run. You were thrown in the air, but you still could have teleported to her, touched her, and then bamfed away. So.
Yeah, that was my two. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
what
yeah.
teleport
Okay,
to her.
so we've got you
teleport
taken
out.
care of. That is fine. You are tending to Lightbringer. Okay, so that was
Yep.
Shelly. So we're Brittany. Anything you want to do while you're unconscious?
I will hold my action.
All
She's
righty.
going.
Maybe go.
So we're at George.
George is here.
Yes.
George steps out from an alley and goes, "What?" And then runs away.
And
Now
now to Pulsar.
Yeah, and then Pulsar's like, "Hey, what was that guy? That weird guy." Okay, so
Run away, citizen.
yeah, no, so Pulsar's, I guess, still trying to get to Red Arsenal, who has now been harpooned and being dragged to someplace.
So you are at this point flying sort of in the vicinity, but the gravity well has thrown you off.
Yeah,
So if you're
well, but
going to try and grab him, it's going to be an agility check down some column shifts.
yeah. Well, no, that's. I was just trying to kind of keep straight what I was going to do, because I don't know how the gravity is going to affect. Do I
Right.
roll fighting for that, or do I just roll agility?
You're still going to roll fighting if you're going to try to get multiple actions, but agility is you're going to need to fly to him to grab him.
So I have to clear agility first before I do anything else.
Well, if you're going to act multiple times, fighting always comes first.
Okay, see that's what I wasn't sure of.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay, because if I failed on the flying, that might mean I don't get any actions. So, okay, rolling fighting. Yellow feet.
Okay. And your fighting is a what?
MN75.
That's going to give you 3 actions.
Okay. All right. So now I roll for agility. Also yellow feet.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't give you your minus column shifts for trying to act with that. So I'm going to need you to re-roll. And you are down 4 column shifts for your agility due to the gravity well.
Okay, so that is just good, I guess.
What's your agility normally?
Amazing 50.
So 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is good. Okay, so go ahead and re-roll.
Oh, white feet.
Okay, so the first pass, it's going to give you multiple passes because your action. So your first pass, you fly by, very much like the Greatest American Hero. Like the gravity well caught you off balance. You were not expecting that, and you just flail your arms like right past him.
Okay. Do I have to keep making agility checks to?
Mhm.
Okay. And I'm guessing so it's 1. All right. Hey guys, it's another 1.
Wow.
So you come flying up at this point, and then you end up hitting a car that was hovering. It does nothing to you, but it's basically your version of the newspaper in the face that causes you to fly by and miss like a car. Ah,
Yeah.
dang it!
Yeah. Pulsar's not in the mood for this malarkey, so another white feet. Yeah, of course. All right.
Oh, so you circle back around, and even you're circling back around, like you said, you're not used to this, and you end up like flying back around like you normally thought, but you put too much juice into it, and you slam up against the side of a building, tearing off some bricks. No damage because it's not enough to break through your energy sheath. Okay, so now that we're done with that, Xenofreeze, you have received the notice. It's obviously going to take you a bit to get back, but unfortunately, you kind of put yourself in a situation where you're pretty far out and about on your Zen trip.
Mm-hmm. I guess I will head back. Post
Okay.
haste.
Not worried about your endurance. You got plenty of endurance for it. Trying to think. Strength. Okay. Give me a strength check. Can determine how fast you can swim your way back.
Okay.
You look like this half metal jellyfish thing kind of floating through the ocean.
White.
You gotta be
Oh,
kidding me.
do you have a
Okay,
reroll?
you're fired.
I do.
Okay. You might want to use it.
Red.
It goes on the
Oh,
other
there you
side
go.
of
Much
the
better.
Followed up with a
spectrum.
95.
So
Yeah.
you are slithering and snaking your way back to the ocean, trying to get back to your vessel at this point. Give me a psyche check while you're at it.
Yeah, this isn't. White.
Okay, crap. Okay, well, you're also trying to send out the signal, which would be a psyche check, since you don't have like any fingers or anything at this point. So you're trying to send out the signal to have the ship come to you too. So you're booking it, but you're trying to, close the distance and have the ship come to you. So on your next round, you can try that again.
Okay.
Okay, so back to the top of the round. So it is the NPCs. All right. So, ooh, lordy. Okay. Shone is out. Lightbringer is out right now. The creatures. The 10 quantum beings are dogpiling down on Grask. And you can see that his eyes are gold colored for some reason. Like they weren't gold colored originally just before he fought or ran into combat, and now when he jumped into combat again, his eyes were lit up gold.
Okay.
And he is racing directly towards the floating Hyperion.
Can floating Hyperion try to fly dodge?
You have flight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, you are, because of the awkwardness of the gravity, you're down 4 column shifts to your agility, but you absolutely can't attempt it.
Okay.
Because you have propulsion that allows for it.
Right.
Now, if he was to go upwards, would he still be fighting against gravity?
Yeah. It's just if he goes straight up, it's going to be a lot easier. Just whoop.
Yeah, I take it like this thing is like providing turbulence in just a weird way because of how it works. So,
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
let's see here. Okay, it's that.
Is this orc dude also being affected by this, or is he moving normally?
He's moving normally.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Let's see. Okay, so he's going to use 60 of his own HP for this because he's got to roll at a feeble.
Of his own HP?
Karma.
Karma.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, I don't recall anything that takes away from your health in this.
All right.
Ouch.
Let's see.
I heard him say karma. I don't know about you.
All right. So green feet.
Okay. So you were attempting to dodge. Puts him down 2 column shifts since you got the green. Oh, look at his sheet. He may still have you, but it's gonna be close. Oh, okay, so let's see. It's down 2 column shifts, bump, bump. And 78. He does. Not quite like he got a hold of Lightbringer, but he managed to grab a hold of your ankle.
Okay.
He is also going to give you the same bestial treatment that Loki was given. Just Rah!
Okay.
So you, however, have a lot more armor.
We
Hey,
just
if you
got the
find your
dings out of
technique
his
works.
bumper.
So
Come on.
the first one is fine. You don't need a there's no secondary result that goes into it.
Okay.
The second one, you will need to give me an endurance check for potential slam.
Okay.
So again, 75 both times. Do the math for your armor to obviously subtract from that.
Yeah. It's going to take away a total of 60, so I'm going to take 90 damage from that. And okay, then rolling endurance. IN 40. I'm going to use 30 more karma for this roll.
Okay.
Wow.
Red result on that.
Nice. Okay, so no slam. But I mean, you still make craters as he slams you down to the ground.
Yep.
But thankfully, you're not like bounced, away by any degree. He does still have a hold of you. Doesn't mean
Okay.
you won't be able to act. He just has a hold of you because it's not like
Right.
it's not like a wrestling grip. He's got a hold of your leg.
Okay.
So that was his action. So the hunter at this point has reeled in Red Arsenal. Ooh. That's not another 9, is it? Oh Christ. Okay. All right. So you were stunned. So obviously this round you could. You know what? Actually, take
Yes.
that back. Even this is a really high roll. He does have you harpooned, so you can't evade. You can still attempt to try and duck, dodge, and take the 5Ds from dodgeball at this point as he's reeling you in. So you can attempt that if you'd like. That may
Okay.
change the result here.
All right. I cannot evade, but I can dodge.
Yes.
So let's dodge.
So he can't attempt to cut the rope.
I mean, he can
wouldn't
on
have
his
anything.
action, but this is like
Oh, okay.
basically when I ask you if you're dodging or evading, it's what you're doing actively during that round. It doesn't count
Gotcha.
necessarily towards like you're fighting or shooting or whatever.
Okay.
All right. 7 white feet. Yeah.
All right.
This is okay.
Okay, so he decloaks, so you guys can see him. The bladed weapon that he has actually goes right into the jugular of Red Arsenal at this
Ooh.
point. You end up taking another 30 points of damage.
And that's not healable,
Correct.
but I do get body resistance, right?
Yes. You still get that.
Minus 30. +6. Okay, barely hanging on.
You're still up.
One
Okay,
more
good.
cut. Yeah, one more cut's gonna do it.
So he's holding his action at this point, and he yells out loud with a very boisterous, commanding sound, and he says, "Stand down, or he dies." And you can see this isn't a blade held up to his throat. Like if he doesn't pull it back out, because you don't know what else happened, but if he doesn't pull it out and he's not going to be able to heal it, and he will die, sort of thing. Like you have just a moment to act. He is holding his last action just in case. That puts us at the top of the round, essentially, with Matt. But I can allow for a brief narration if you want to respond.
I'm going to respond with,
Meanwhile, New Prussia. And back to the action. Okay.
Or like
Red
that
Arsenal
video,
goes.
or like that video clip that I put in the Star Wars chat.
Yeah.
He's like, he's jealous.
All right. So then, in the middle of like being swung as he's trying to like use his flight to resist this, Hyperion is going to be like, "Legacy, stand down."
So those of you who are still there, well, obviously Red Arsenal doesn't really have a choice.
Lightbringer stands down.
Shone isn't there just yet. Neither is Xenofreeze. Pulsar and Heat Phantom, do you stand down?
I mean, if not, I have to fight against the dice roller. So, yeah,
Right, yeah.
the
We're not
third and
good
most
at this.
powerful
Dice
enemy that entered this combat.
Well,
going
because
to
the
be a
crown,
Dice Roller has entered combat.
because the Crown Network would have gone down when
Oh,
she
yes.
went down.
Yeah.
So would Sean
I
hear
don't know
that
if I even
over
had a
the
chance to look that up.
comms?
You would, because the comms are worldwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she would ask, "What's going on?"
No, we can't get into that just yet. I just need to
Yeah.
know what Pulsar and Heat Phantom are doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Pulsar can't do anything anyway. So yeah, he's flared up, but he's not going to make a move.
Flared up.
I guess the first thing that
Yeah, he's not having a good day.
do
Matt, pull up your mic.
So the first thing Phantom would do is see if there's enough detritus in the air to even attempt to move in his direction, or have we?
Give me
has
an intuition
everything kind of gone beyond that range?
Yeah, give me an intuition check.
Yeah. Let's see.
There still is a bunch of garbage, but no telling if it's going to be enough, pardon me, for you to spring off of.
Green feet for that.
Okay. If you were accurate enough, yeah, you could probably do it.
But I can't get to the ground because I'll just be going back up again.
Right.
So I guess with the order to stand down, I'm riding the back seat into the sky.
Okay. So you're pausing and slowly drifting up in the back seat of this, Studebaker, whatever. Okay. So everybody is standing down.
That was a very poetic image.
So,
Riding the back seat into the sky.
Oh. They did it in an uncomfortable
Like drifting
place,
off
in the back
into
of a
the sunset.
Volkswagen. So you end up hearing that low, distorted sort of rumble stop abruptly, and everybody plummets right, back to the earth, or in this case, Pulsar can feel the magnetic resistance stop, and he's not so wonky in the air. The hunter yells to Grask, and he says, "Release him! Come to me, boy!" And so he looks to Hyperion a second, like, and lets go, and then starts rumbling back over to sort of kneel beside the visual hunter at this point. Red Arsenal just hanging on by a thread at this point. And now, Sean, you can ask. Sean, unfortunately, is on mute. Guys, you really need to start watching your mute before you reply, because
Sorry.
we're having to repeat that a lot.
Why are you standing down? What's going on?
Come here quick, and you'll see why.
Okay, I'm handing her off right now, so I'll be there momentarily.
Good.
So yeah, so when she can, she'll poof back.
So as you do, he's got Red Arsenal in his hands at this point. He's removed the blade from his throat, so you're bleeding. But oddly enough, it's not to the level that you would expect, like especially being punctured to the throat. It's bleeding the equivalent of a nasty paper cut,
Ooh, okay.
which
Those hurt.
means homie had vibro weapons of some kind, so it was like passing through you like nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so, he easily hoists Red Arsenal up at this point. And he, where's my game notes? Here we go. He looks to Red Arsenal, and he says, "Ardretz Keldithas, do you yield?"
Let me think about that for a second.
Red Arsenal, it's your life. Live to fight another day.
All right, he'll yield. He'll listen to his older brother and yield.
Okay. So he drops you unceremoniously, like right at his feet at that point.
Blech.
And he looks around and he says, "Despite the dishonor of your group, I'm feeling magnanimous. Renounce your claims and I will allow you to live."
Claims to what?
And so at that point, like Gratz is kind of like looks, he's like, "Huh?"
Yeah,
Like-
we're
like lit-
both.
like literally like a dog who heard a sound he can't quite make out. Just kind of got that, huh? You sort of
Yeah.
look like, did he just say what I thought he said? And so the hunter at this point lifts you up. You're physically weak, but not like you can't move around. It's
Right.
you feel the equivalent of a very low blood sugar, like shaky, weak. Probably need something to eat. At this point, pretty
Ooh, I know
quick.
how that feels.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. So he lifts you up by the remains of your costume and
Mhm.
whatnot, and he says, "This is pathetic. You don't even know your own lineage and clan. It is no wonder you were discarded."
What does that make you coming to his home and treating him like garbage?
Honorable.
It doesn't feel honorable from this point.
Primitives usually feel that way.
Red Arsenal is more than you'll ever be, buddy. Whether you beat him today or not, he's got way more honor than you do.
And he just scoffs.
Red Arsenal is going to say, "I don't understand what you're talking about. What claims? What clan?"
So he's making sure you're only at your knees at his feet at this point,
Mm-hmm.
keeping you very submissive.
Mm.
But he's clearly mulling over the answer at this point. And then he looks over at Grath, much like a favored pet. And like a pet owner would look to just instinctively, like it's a member of his household. Like, what do you think? Even though they, like somebody who owns a pet, like you just talk to your cat or you talk to your dog and you just ask them, what do you think? And you under the assumption that they're going to look at you and maybe respond or something, and it's all going to make sense.
Right.
Sort of thing. He's got that kind of reaction. Of course, Sean appears at this point. Xenofreeze, you are in the ship heading back. And he says, "You half-breed are part Alinar. Your mother
Here we go.
was Fildare Keldathos, the Octal of our entire race.
Fildari. What is a
Oh, go ahead.
what is a? I'm sorry.
Hold on
Can
a
you
second.
repeat it again? A
What is an octal?
octal. Octal.
He sneers when you ask that,
I know.
but he understands because you've already indicated like you don't know Jack.
Yeah.
So it's clear that you were abandoned. so
It's Jackie that he
at-
understands. It's Mac that he doesn't know.
So at some point he understands that some of this ignorance, despite his disdain, you can't really be blamed for.
Right.
Mm.
And I put the definition in the
Octal.
yeah,
Okay.
and he says
Oh.
it is the Grand Chief in your language, or Chief of Chiefs.
So what does this have to do with you?
And you came all the way over here to claim my claim?
Soth Laura.
To what? Ooh, okay. And what would that be in our language?
Hunt of the Blood Taint.
Ah.
We do
Still
not
confused.
tolerate half-breeds. And your mother committed the greatest sin. When it was learned that you existed, we sought to rectify that. I was
So-
given that claim.
You came all the way over here just for that.
So he doesn't really respond to Shone at this point.
That really kind of, she's going to look at Hyperion. It really kind of sounds like a waste of time, don't you think?
You would think that Doridians attacking us would be a waste of time as well, but that still happened. Their culture is going to be what it is, and it's unlikely he'll veer from that just because we say otherwise.
So he says, I will give you a choice. I will give you an honorable death. Or you must give me a trophy that I may take back.
Why didn't he just ask for that to begin with?
It's clearly a part of this hunt. He needs to defeat him first to feel that he's earned it.
Oh, God, these aliens, I'm telling you, they give me a headache.
Okay.
Says the alien.
Right.
A trophy.
He says, I will take your bow. As meager technology goes, it is trophy enough. Unless you decline. And he lets the vibroblades shine a little bit.
Hyperion is going to subvocal and go, the weapon can be replaced. You can't.
Suddenly, Hunter gets a text.
Okay. But I will be coming back for my bow one day. And he will hand him the bow.
He snickers at that point. Set even so much as 1 foot in the Alinar Imperium, and you will die.
She's going to mutter, yeah, but he'll have backup.
So he takes it at this
Mhm.
point and just attaches it to a strap at the side, lets you go at this point. And Grask kind of looks at him like, what's next? So sort of look. And he takes a moment to scratch underneath his chin, and he says, "We are done here, Grask. Now, let us put these 7 herbs and spices to the test. You will be given the chicken." And Grask looks around, and is like, "Oh," sort of thing, and they proceed to walk off. And of course, the police that were still around trying to clear everything up are just like, did that just happen? Like, what the heck is, like, they're doing the Spider-Man thing. Like, did we just see like a, and they're not really doing anything because clearly you guys kind of, you're the hometown heroes, and you guys are the ones that are pretty much in control. They're not going to, turn around and say freeze because they saw the fight that they had. It's like, there's no way we could take this guy in.
Yeah.
So they just let them, like walk off at that point, and then they both, disappear.
Well,
And Red Grip is getting back up, like holding his head, like, oh, did somebody get the name of that truck?
Hyperion floats over to Red Arsenal and lands next to him, helps him up.
yeah.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine in a little bit.
My voice is a little raspy.
Yeah.
That sound like an old man again. Where's my
No.
pudding?
I've been noticing that your
Yeah.
regeneration is slower. Did those weapons do something to you?
Those weapons had a they were coated in something. It stopped my healing process, so I
How do you
couldn't
feel now?
regenerate. I feel it like it's processing, like it's going away, right? Like,
Not right now, no.
no, it's I still feel weak. Like, I think it's still whatever it was coated with is still in my system.
Do you
Right.
want me to take him to New Prussia as well?
If you can, yes, to detect what's going on with him, to see if we need to heal him or do something else.
Helios, please contact New Prussia. Tell them I'm bringing another casualty.
Of course, right away. Lightbringer has
So-
been admitted.
Thank you. So she is going to put her arms around Red Arsenal.
Mm.
Casualty? Who
And-
died?
And she's just going to, she'll let them talk to him. She's going to take him to New Prussia.
Okay.
Shown. Who died?
Poof.
Xenofreeze, no one's dead. A casualty in this case is somebody defeated in a battlefield. Both Lightbringer and Red Arsenal were hurt severely. They're currently in New Prussia. But still make your way, if you can, to Strongford.
I am in route.
Xenofreeze's ETA at this point, at the speed he's going, because you're at your ship by this point, is probably the next 30 minutes.
And Sean will probably stay in New Prussia so that she can communicate back and forth to let them know how their siblings are doing.
Okay.
Plus, she'll want to check on.
I'm doing
Lightbringer
Mach
anyway.
4.5.
Nice.
Wow. Did we get that guy's name?
He never said his own name.
Oh,
He kept talking to Grask, and nobody referred to him.
okay. Grask's
I-
owner is who I'm going to call him.
I can come up with a name for him.
That we all could.
So
And then Hyperion's going to go, Helios, do you detect an alien craft in orbit above Earth?
scanning. I detect one that is now leaving.
And did it look to us, Jerome, like those two like kind of vanished away, or like they walked away, like as if they were teleported
It was
back to
both.
their ship?
It was
or-
like as if they vanished as they were walking away.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Helios, if you can, make note of that ship, as many details as you can get, and store them to the computer.
Affirmative. I have very little to work off of, but I will catalog what I have.
Understood.
Xenofreeze, of course, is back at this point. So in wrapping this particular part up, I'm assuming you guys are all going to go to New Prussia, which of course will allow Heat Phantom to get restocked with the rest of his stuff.
Yeah.
You do find, because the New Prussian scientists are stumped, this is where Xenofreeze is going to come into play, that the toxins inside of Red Arsenal, because they had copies of this on hand, came from a fish that was native, a toxic fish that was native of Xenofreeze's planet.
Ooh.
Coming full circle.
So I'm here to, and I heard that.
I'm assuming everybody at this point went over to New Prussia to check on
Right.
Red Arsenal and Lightbringer
Yeah.
at that point. So yes, you would have heard that, making you uniquely skilled in actually dealing with this.
And so I go through and I'm with my animal biology and everything else like that. Then I'm like, I am quite familiar. That is the.
That would effectively be your word.
Yeah. Everybody's like, "Whoa,
Let me write that down.
How do
No,
I,
I'm
how
not
do I
going to write
spell that for my notes?
oh." For you to spell it or pronounce it, I'd have to cut out your tongue, blend it, and then put it back in. Yeah. Anyway, it's not exactly very beautiful to do that. Anyway, and I will go through and concoct the
So
anti-venom.
give me a reason check, and you will add your biology to it.
Okay.
So that will give you 1 rank up.
So just 1 rank up from my
Yep.
reason,
Yes,
which
for your
would be
reason.
an IN40. So do I want to use some house karma because I don't have any personal?
We can do
So
that. Yeah,
for
if you want to
an
spend
30?
Yeah, 30 will get you at least green. Go for it.
That would be a 127.
Nice.
I don't think I needed the 30.
Yeah. Hey,
Fine.
Derek. Paul
Yeah.
gave you a reroll.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
And he called you Xenu.
Xenu.
I like that.
I was having bandwidth problems, so I'm not on Twitch. So
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I didn't say anything. Thank you.
So you, well, a lot of people on this side, from what I can tell, are having some bandwidth problems. So I'm wondering if part of it is Video Ninja too. I don't know. Anyways,
I've never seen him this low. I went down below 1 meg.
Yeah, I
Oh, wow.
haven't been below 7, so I've been doing pretty good.
Yeah. But anyway,
So it takes some finagling because obviously there's no native species that directly correlates to this particular fish that was from your planet, but you already had the a complete report of what the creature was in your ship systems. So it takes some time. But you are able to make something that will be adaptable to Red Arsenal's system, his body. So after about 2 hours or so, both Lightbringer and Red Arsenal are back up. Lightbringer, of course, probably has a headache. Red Arsenal feeling still a little bit jittery, but back at full health and okay.
Glad to have you back, sis. You scared me there for a second.
What? Where am I? Oh.
You're in New Prussia,
What happened?
and I brought you here. You got ragdolled like big time. Like he was having a tizzy fit with his Barbie doll,
Oh my
and
gosh.
you were Barbie.
That was not fun.
It didn't look it, but I got you out and told your grandfather we were coming in.
Thank you. Who were those guys?
They, I guess, are from Red Arsenal's mother's planet.
They were Alinar.
Mhm.
The
They
hunter was.
they came to make him.
Long pointed ears.
What was
Pale skin.
stupid is all they had to do was ask him, you know, renounce your claim to whatever it was and give me your freaking bow so I can get the hell out of here. But no, he had to do all his theatrics, tear up our city, and then he leaves like he's John Wayne.
Renounce what?
I guess his mom was some chief.
Xenofreeze, why don't you give me an intuition check?
And she committed this big sin because she slept with our father, and they found out he existed,
Oh, bummer. Okay.
and so he was sent to kill him, which is asinine.
He was out of their hair. Why did they go to the trouble?
Exactly right. That's what I was saying. What the heck? Really?
Clearly, it's a
Wait.
cultural phenomenon.
Culture or
Wait,
not,
his-
it was stupid.
His claim like a
like a
like a
clan thing.
hereditary.
Yeah, I guess his mom was like the big honcho.
But
She was I believe it is Octal.
Correct. Octal, the Grand Chief, which means
Yes,
that
that
he
is
was
their
in line to
leadest-
receive that, apparently.
even as a half breed,
No, they are quite
still
purebred design. Similar, not quite as much. I can understand some of the prejudice because I was treated as such, but I was still accepted to some degree on my planet. I was just merely heavily alienated and teased. However, the Alinar, being as genetically pure social base as they are, a half-breed is an atrocity to them, and in most cases carries out a death sentence for the half-breed.
But he wasn't. Oh,
so his
So we
very
are lucky that he-
existence was a
Is an insult to
insult.
their society.
Yes, but
wow.
they spoke of renounce his claims. So either his mother has
Interesting.
passed and she has no other heir, or he has a brother or a sister who does not wish to compete.
Maybe
well,
that
if he was a half breed,
was-
he wouldn't have been able to take the throne anyway. So it was a mute thing to even come out here.
maybe that
I'm not
was
sure,
a
but
brother.
usually in societies such as that, if he is the oldest, then he would have a claim, regardless. But the fact of the matter that he is a half-breed was just caused controversy, and that is why they would kill him for it.
Hyperion, why don't you give me an intuition check?
I mean, I get it. I mean, I was a half breed as well in
Oh, I
my
forgot to-
society. That's why I'm here and I'm
Wifey.
not still there.
can I roll again? Because I realized I have alien studies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red Arsenal will come in at this point, and
And that would be reason, intuition, you said.
Yeah, it's still give me
Right.
intuition.
So it gives me an EX with my column shift, so still a white.
Hey,
Okay.
how are you feeling?
I'm feeling better, right?
Yeah.
I'm up and
Yeah,
about. They
you
got
just-
the toxins out.
You're
okay.
just jittery. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
I'm feeling better. Well, that was crazy.
That's kind of an understatement.
But now I know who my mom is.
Yeah, I guess she's some kind of queen.
Yep.
Congratulations.
So, do we have to call you
I'm sorry.
Your
Well,
Highness?
I'm not sure, but I cannot let this stand. I have to get my bow back.
I
But
want
we
my
got
bow
things-
baby back. I want my bow baby back.
I want my bow back, and I need to find out more. What claim is he talking about? There's clearly something going on over in Alinar.
Well, we were just kind of discussing that. If they're coming to make you renounce your claim, it could mean that your mother has passed on. And you're
you
next in succession.
Do you guys say that name? Because obviously I wasn't there for it. Ardrith Keldithus.
I would say the name. Yeah, Fildari.
Yeah, he kept calling you something. What was that?
That I don't know. I don't. Was
It
it
seems as though that
Strathlorum?
was your actual name. Ardrith Keldithas.
Xenophres, you seem to know a lot about his
I've done extensive study on the various alien races. It seems I may. It's not very common, if anything. I'm having trouble recalling. Can I roll again?
What are you rolling for specifically? What I was asking you for, or something else?
Just thinking about everything about the Alinar that I know. Seeing
Go ahead.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
We want to
reason.
spend any.
Yeah, you
Karma.
can spend karma.
What's your reasoning again?
My reason would be my intuition would be an EX
Oh, okay.
with my column shift.
You could spend 40 to ensure green.
Yeah.
Okay. 89 yellow.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So Xenophres, you would also know. You know a little bit about. You're not fluid, but you would know a little bit
Right.
about their language, mostly because some of their names have meaning. You know, a lot like Judas, for example, in in our culture. Like nobody's
Right.
named Judas because you know exactly what it means. Like
Right.
so, people have let that name die. You
Like
know,
with the basic study, like I understand what Octal is because that's part of their culture.
Yep.
That's their leader.
Yep,
But
yep,
Yeah.
exactly. It would be the same thing of like, okay, well, I know a president runs the United States. You know,
Mhm.
that sort of thing.
Right.
Not
And
deep
he's called
dive
the
or whatnot,
president,
but
yeah.
but you do know some. You do know some of the surface basics. You would know that the word Keldithos in their language translates to English essentially as waning twin moons,
Ooh.
and that is exceedingly rare in their culture because because of the way the orbit of their planet works.
The last name or the last second word, the Keldithos, means winged twin moons and is referring to the astronomy structure at the time he was born, or positionings of the stars, moon, heavenly bodies, if you will, at the time he was born, which is very rare. Maybe, perhaps even sacred. I am not sure.
Oh, and you would with that role, you would also know that if she was, the Octal of
Mhm.
The Alinar,
Mhm.
and you already guessed correctly, like they're very, it's very insulting to have a half breed. That's probably why he was dropped on Earth, because he clearly looks human, not Alinar, and there's no way he would have been able to pass for them, and so
Right.
there's really no way she could have done anything for him to ensure his survival except drop him off on planet Earth.
Actually, to be more accurate, he looks Dexamite.
Well,
Because it's daddy.
Yeah.
Yes, that seems to be more than likely the reason why you were evacuated from your
That
home.
Yeah, and that reminds me, I talked with, I can't remember his name, but he was the space cop. Do you guys remember his name?
Oh,
Collapsing
yeah.
star.
Collapsing Star. Yeah, I asked him about if he could find out anything about my mother. He said it would be like, he'd check, but he's got other things to do. Can we get a hold of him?
Somebody got caught wind of it.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what
which
I'm
would
thinking.
in turn make them aware that you still lived.
Yep.
Well, that makes sense. If he was, putting feelers out there, that would be the only way they would have known he was here. So you kind of made yourself a beacon.
Yeah.
She'll reach up to
Inadvertently.
kind of give him the skip smack, but she'll stop because he just went through what he went through. Put her hand down.
Do we really think Collapsing Star was walking around saying, "Hey, do you know anything about the elves? I know a half-elf prince who might be curious about it."
I don't think he would have put it like that.
I think more than likely, if his mother is in danger or has passed on, or they found out that she had a kid, they figured out where the kid was left. I think that's a lot more likely than Red Arsenal is by checking out a few books at the library has made himself an enemy of a state.
According to what we learned from Dexamite information, the Alinar race were being used at the time as advanced scouts. Therefore, it's likely they're extremely adept at gathering information, even that's far from their home.
With that tidbit, Hyperion, why don't you give me one more intuition check? Let's see if somebody gets this.
Okay, and you know what? I'm going to spend karma on this because it's going
Okay.
to be impossible for any of us to get it otherwise.
We should just let Jerome roll it because he's rolling great tonight.
Yeah.
I am not joking. Most of my rolls were no less than like 70 something.
Wow.
I was just
That
like,
dice roller is
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah, what's
No
that
Hence
like?
no wonder why we got
Hence
our
the
plus
TPK there.
Henceforth, the 4 1s.
game.
Yeah, that's unheard of.
that was
I know,
rough.
4
let's see.
1s.
Do you guys mind if I
No.
spend 40 from the group of... Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Go
first of all,
for it.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Heat Phantom, even though it hasn't been stated, you've been restocked. So
Hooray!
you've
Or
got
Yellowfeet.
your gear. Yellowfeet. Okay, so now that you've reflected on the history of the Dexamites that you had downloaded and whatnot, you remember another race being mentioned in there. And that's when it dawned on you, Grash is an Ogren. You actually met one face to face. The proto-humans that got mentioned in the Dexamite logs.
So then Hyperion goes, that likely means that the entity named Grash was an Ogren, the other type of bruiser type creatures that they were using at the time. Interesting.
I am
It's
not
as if
familiar
they've
with that.
actually joined, or at least the Alinar have degrees of control over that race now. Does that seem like something that you've run into before in your studies, Xenofreeze?
Give a roll, Xenofreeze.
Okay. Intuition again?
No. Reason.
Reason.
This is
Adding alien
stuff.
studies.
Yes, absolutely.
Good choice.
So RM30
You are
goes
the
to
closest
an
thing
IN.
to the alien Jacques Cousteau that anybody has right now. And another white feet.
Wow.
You can use
Looking very
Carmen
white
next time.
today.
Yeah.
We've whitewashed. We've been whitewashed as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we really have. Jeez.
Like,
I was just gonna say, wait, maybe.
and then
you
when we
use
spend karma, it's like, you didn't need that.
I know, right? Yeah. The dice roller's all psych.
Right.
Somebody forgot to sacrifice Twinkies to the dice god
Dang it.
Well, it was George. He didn't speak in a
and an
Accent.
accent.
I don't have an
Oh.
accent in this game.
You're right. Oh no.
He Phantom
No
does.
accents.
It didn't help him. He
Or
got
maybe he
two of
doesn't
those
like
ones.
Eastern Europeans.
Yeah.
My dice just never help me. So
In
Can't use
Discord,
me as a
you do not
witness.
roll dice pot. Dice pot rolls you.
It really did roll us this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that is where we're going to stop. Obviously, the next game from here is where you take it from your deep investigation as to what exactly is going on.
We've got like 3 different places that we need to.
Yeah. We need to
Wrap up?
prioritize.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really elaborate distraction from us trying to get to Transnistria.
I know our to-do list is getting longer.
How
and
many
longer.
quests? How many quests have come in between?
It's building up. The quest list is building up. We're not taking it down anytime
I
soon.
feel like we're in
Yeah.
Fallout again.
No, just in fairness, this one has been. I've been sitting on this one for like, I don't know, almost a year now. So
Oh wow.
Well, it's kind of cool to see, to see.
Can I go
Some
off
of-
of my dice rolls? I
Dice,
did have
yeah.
3 rolls less than 50, and then I followed it up with a 95, and then literally a double aught.
Oh,
Yeah, but it was nice to see
So-
some of Davy's character's background.
Yeah.
yeah.
there
So
you
do
go.
we
You-
call him
yeah, you
Prince,
clearly
Prince
got-
Isaiah now?
you clear. Oh, and speaking of which, so I will state this because Xenofreeze would know this because it's super important to the Alinar. The Shas Laura, the hunt of the blood taint, because they don't have many and this is something obviously he would have shared with everybody, because they're very good about dealing with the half breeds if they do end up popping up. This sort of a hunt is exceedingly rare, and those who go on this type of hunt and are successful give them, because of course it's rare, it gives them immense prestige and a direct path of leadership and the right to petition for elevation to Octal.
Go take your crown back.
I think I need to go take my crown back. Yep.
I think you should do some leveling first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need to go and bitch slap him with it.
Yep.
Oh no, you
Do a
didn't.
little grind.
When him and his little grunt come off and they're like, "You got served."
All right, well, we need to do some RP votes here, so we're going to start off with Davey.
I am going to vote for. Oh man.
I know it gets hard sometimes.
It's hard because everything was so like chaotic this session.
Yeah.
Shelly for teleporting me to New Prussia.
God.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty. Brittany.
I'm gonna go with Prince Alinar over here.
Oh wow.
So Davey, okay. Matt.
Yeah, I would go with Davey too, because I mean he had the actual like character story development role play. So.
Okay. George.
Davey, because he told that kid to stay in school.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Oh, could
I forgot to put that in my notes. I was gonna...
All right. Dale.
Yeah, Davey for nailing it along with Red Grip defeating that Ubari. That was awesome.
Hmm.
Heck yeah. Arsa Grip. Shelly.
Not what that sounds
She's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
please
going
don't
with
put
our
that in
script.
paper.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
The way Davey handled the whole scene, I applaud you.
Thank you.
And Derek.
His Highness. Even though I really did do a good job when I was meditating, because I didn't because
It's-
Xenofreeze didn't say a word.
Xenofreeze
It's
did a
not
very
really.
good
It's
job.
not really His Highness. It's His Harshness.
His
Mm.
arsonist.
There you go.
It's arsonist. Yeah. Because
All
you
right,
have to
well-
get that in there.
It's so then it's pretty much a clean sweep. Davey, you get the RP vote.
All
Go ahead and
right.
add an additional 200 karma to your character sheet for your
Is this your
personal
first
use.
time?
Thank you. This is my first time.
Ooh. Yay.
I think everybody's had it now at once,
Yeah.
right?
At least once, yeah.
All right, cool.
It's awesome.
So our next game coming up is going to be on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is our Survivor's Dawn game. So looking forward to that. And then again, we're back on schedule for 3 games during the week. The 24th is going to be Star Wars. The 26th, Mythic Savannah. Then this game again on the 27th. So thank you guys all for hanging out with us and chatting. Thank you for the redeemed rolls and whatnot, as well as Paul. Thank you for stopping back
Easy,
in.
Paul.
And we will catch you all again next time. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.